Yo, what is good? Welcome to the Persona 5 Royal Let's Play, where I play Persona 5 Royal for the first time ever. We are quite into the game at this point. We'll see where we are in a second. It's been like a little week gap. But I believe we're about to hit the next dungeon is where we're at, I'm pretty sure. And it's gonna be, What's-Her-Face's sister, my girl Makoto, her sister. We're trying to change her heart, which I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to get kind of like suspicious. Yes. Which is it, Sae? S-A-E. Am I saying that right? Or is it Sae? We're at 122.21. Which means that, hold on, let's see, let's get some fun math here. We'll do some fun math stats at the end of this. Okay, so that means, let's do some math. 122 hours. We haven't beaten the game yet, but with the amount of time we played Persona 5 Royal, we could have beaten Super Mario Bros. 3 24 times. Based on predictions on how long to beat. So, hey, Boozbags JD coming through. 45 months of them with Persona. Yes, so much Persona. 45 months and 40 of them with you playing Persona. Oh, so much Persona. I know everything there is to know about how Personas work, who Personas are. Collected a shockingly low amount. It's Sae. I said it right there. Okay, Sae. Okay, so yeah, this is a chonky boy, and this is coming from me, somebody who has read the Odyssey through completion, Robert Fagel's edition. Shout out to Robert Fagel's. Very clear translation, very helpful annotations. If you want to read those like Greek literature classics, Robert Fagel's edition, that's the one you want. It's really useful. Reading the Odyssey took me way less time than playing this game, but sounds like a really nice song though here. Hey, Needs with the sub. I think they say it's Sae in the game. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's where we are. I feel a little out of sorts playing this. It's been like not that long, but what do I want with me? Who is here? What is this game? Let's look at our team. That's not how you look at team. This is definitely one of the worst parts about this game is the UI being like weirdly unclear. Yeah, they say it as on, which I also refer to her as on. That's on. The homie on. Takamaki and Takamaki. Jay, I just wanted to say today's Squeezer podcast performance was incredible. Thank you, Scrubby McDub. Great name, by the way. That's like the fake names that I would use. Flim Flam Shim Sham, Scrubby McDub. Great username. What the heck do we want to do here? And this is where I find myself being like, you know, in Metaphor or Fantagio, I can buy the information on a dungeon from somebody in the town. Okay, let's go with just homies. When I think of a homie, I think of Makoto. When I think of a homie, I don't think of Morgana. I don't think of Ryuji. Yeah, I want my girls. Where are my girls at? Girl gang. Oh. Okay. Gotta invite Makoto to the party. Yeah. And Haru, to be honest, I'm not like obsessed with Haru, but she is another girl, so that lets me have my girl gang. Sorry, I'm like shifting the camera around wildly just because I'm trying to like everything that's everywhere. Yeah, I guess. But a sneak in from here. McKee.
So,
I fucking forgot he was here. Akechi, what are you doing here? Oh my god. Okay, it's okay. Hi, Akechi. Hi. So this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
no. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's no doubt this is a palace.
Oh, right. Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Ah, yes. In addition to similar topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using, huh?
In essence, since these look like real people, Sae-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering what I see before me, it's difficult to believe it is not actually a real casino.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palaces, we had to battle them. People may look normal, but we should be careful. Particularly of those in positions of power.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
That's right. What of? Yeah, what of it?
I wonder if you were as nervous as I am now during your first attempt at this.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline
Magic
for this
8-ball.
infiltration is November 20th. Any later,
Ash
we'll get caught in
asks.
reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card.
Oh, wait
As
for this to
always.
finish.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show?
ASMR.
It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
My apologies.
Let me make sure I got that. Let me make sure I got that. Fuck, I missed it. Okay. 30 might be enough, even though I've been talking a bit.
Our deadline for this infiltration.
Yes, okay, perfect. This is crucial to my
Our deadline for
feelings
this
in the game.
infiltration is November 20th.
Was it merely for show?
Yeah, literally, this guy like will not shut up.
Will you please?
Yes. Yes. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I feel like it just went back immediately after you moved it, but. Do, 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 do.
Well then.
Hi, Isaiah's
Let's
waving
go.
from behind the camera. Oh, he's so excited. He said to listen to the Gamecast, aka the Games and Not Games podcast on your podcast service of choice. Okay, so Ash asks, will Janet ever become friends with Akechi? Okay. The Magic 8-ball says it takes a while. Ugh, definitely. Ugh, gross. No way. I'll show Isaiah. Ash says hi. The song is really good. This is like a dumb comment because I think it's fair to say I've complained about how long this game is. I gotta be honest, I definitely have. So this sounds dumb to say for someone that's been complaining a lot about this game, in the game length, but I feel like, whoa, we're at this palace so fast when really it took like forever to get here.
Ready, Joker.
The mask is compensating. Spoiler for the podcast next week. Did you remember to measure the space/couch? Oh, yes, I did. We did. Yeah, you mean like the Gamecast when we talked about our setup? In like measuring out, like changing it? Is that what you're referring to? If so, yes, we actually did end up doing what we said. We have the TV side by side now. Which I know Isaiah shared on social our old setup. I don't know if we also shared the new setup. But yeah, we did reconfigured the entire living room area again. So was very pleased by that. Was pleasantly surprised. I don't really care about attacking this guy. I'm not gonna attack him in time. I gotta be honest, I don't really understand what is up with these. It's like you get one and you can only have one, and then you use them to make like a money demon or something. Like, I don't really understand what this is. Because I think he just leaves after a while. They just give you more money and drops but meh. Yeah, like I still just, even with you saying that, I don't understand.
Well, mustn't be greedy.
Good work, everyone.
Fine by me. Getting no XP for that is a little rude, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I have something.
I think I should at least get a little something. A little something. Ooh, hold on. I might need to sneeze. Scoozy.
Focus.
Whoop. Also, we're at 2 out of 10 of our trophy hunt. If we get 10 subs today, we will get to do our classic or iconic trophy hunt. We're trophy hunting in Miles Morales. We have 8 trophies left to get before the platinum. I do think some of those will kind of meld together a bit. Like the 100% all districts kind of thing might meld. So yeah, we're really making some good progress. Also, you have good skills to get personas when you fuse them, since you can inherit skills from the personas in the fusion.
Somewhere.
Can I get to this middle bit? Get to the middle bit. Get to the middle bit of my love for you. I guess you probably can, but I can't right now.
I have something.
Can I go here? Sometimes I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I have to get to this side, I guess. Sorry, this is me going in like a literal circle, but I guess I just go this way.
I can feel it.
Okay, and then I go here. Before we go to this, can we see, is there anything else? Ooh, maybe there's something on the other side, but let's just leave it. Let's just ignore it. The ascension points are the jump points. Yeah, sadly I did know that. I just still am like, how do I like get out of here? Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I'm outside. Well, that didn't work out. I guess I literally got turned around then. Okay, so we go this way. We go this way. We go this way. Maybe just go this way for a second. Okay. But how to... So I guess we can only go this way then. Oh, okay.
I can feel it.
Oh. Another one. Always stealing treasure. Always be stealing. First rule of thieving. Always be thieving.
I can feel it.
I guess do I just have to go back? Yeah. Yes, and this is new. Yes. Now we're doing good. Now we're being good.
Indeed.
It won't open. Could it perhaps be blocked from the other side? We should probably try to look for another way through. Okay, damn. Can I go through? Can I go through this little vent? No. The vent seems like perfectly me-sized. Okay, well, let's try to go to this way. Damn. Hello? This is already where it was, though. Okay. I feel like this is the only game that has like 3 directions you can go in and I still get lost. Oh wait, this is like a vent, right? Yeah, okay, great. Get in the hole. The song is very good.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
And I think, I don't know for sure, but I think this is the beginning of the game, right?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run.
We should do as she says. There is
Akechi, you aren't even really part of this team. You scammed your way onto this team. What are you talking about, Akechi?
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Oh, wait, what?
Damn it!
Oh, the beginning. Yes, yes. Not the trailer, but the early part. I ended up getting a refurb Steam Deck with Switch 2 pricing and everything else going up. Really happy for it. Nice, yeah. That is, I love my Steam Deck.
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her. Let us get after her, Joker.
I can feel it.
I want to know, like, what's going on with her hat. I came from there. I guess we'll just go up here. Oh. Oh.
I can feel it.
There's also like a downstairs too. Look at that. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere.
I can see it.
Okay. Making my way downtown and walking past spaces passing. I'm homebound. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Examine the automatic door. I mean, obviously it's not very automatic if it's not opening.
I can feel it.
Maybe it's like powered off. You know, and maybe it's like the game being like 8 million miles long, but I do feel like this, you know, I'm curious what they're going to do with this narratively and in a way mechanically as well. But this being like the casino and it's like, oh, there's like, because what is it? There's like a casino by the police station or there's like something and it's like everything is a gamble or some crap. I just feel like this isn't as sensical of a, I feel like they wanted to make a casino and they said, how are we gonna get this to happen? They said, why not this way?
Oh.
I'm not getting casino from this woman's soul is the problem. Any tips for a Steam Deck newbie? I don't fully even remember the video, but so it's like a little bit of like a half-assed wreck. But I know Blessing, my colleague and friend Blessing, Eddie Jr., on his YouTube channel, I think he did a like things to do with the Steam Deck immediately kind of thing. His channel is just Blessing Jr. So I think that's like a good place to go because like if memory serves me correctly, that had some pretty good tips, and he definitely is more hands-on with his Steam Deck than I am. For me, if I want something funky and wonky on my Steam Deck, I say, Isaiah, can you put this thing on my Steam Deck? And he does it. So I don't have any like big hacks in that sense. I have the privilege of Isaiah doing it all for me. How's the P5 grind? We're not really in a grindy spot. But the grind never ends at the end of the day. It's JRPG. It is crazy, like, living out your... Really, this game was me facing my fears. I'm gonna, like... Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind when I beat this game. I'm scared. I'm scared to beat this game, actually. I don't know who I am outside of streaming this every week. But, yeah, we're at a new palace. Makoto's sister's palace.
Members?
Oh, no, we need a card.
Perhaps it.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me instructions.
See, everybody hates this
Casinos
guy.
typically have a membership system
Boo.
called a players club.
Boo.
Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but
A shadow!
as I expected, registration will not be such a simple.
She must be.
Here it comes.
Ooh.
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I need to prove my worth.
Okay,
to
but
you
you're not
after
in my
all.
party for this area, so I don't know how you're gonna fight this person.
I promise to surpass even such lofty hopes as.
I don't like you. I don't like you and your chiseled ab persona. And I don't like this guy who's like wearing some like diaper thing.
Don't worry. You can take them down, Robin Hood. Manifest.
Heavy almighty damage to foes. Pretty fancy. Okay, blessing. Curse. Let's just try this to see what's up with the
Now,
curse.
Robin. You got lucky.
Persona! It's immune to curse. Persona! We could end this quickly. Feel my rage!
Shall we?
I'm guessing he's like immune to everything.
It's immune to curse. We could end this quickly.
Unicorn.
14's a lot though. Do we have something lighter?
I don't know its weak point.
It's trial and error
I
time.
do like my unicorn. Medium to all foes. I guess there's not really like too many. Yeah, maybe we just go with this unicorn. Yeah, fuck it. Well,
It's immune to curse.
I wonder if that just didn't count though. Yeah, I'm like, they have to give me something that I can use. Because there's no way they wouldn't have. I guess we can still just try this. Just to see. Yeah.
Prepare yourself. It's immune to curse. Persona! I hoped we could end
Oh, I guess
this
I already
quickly.
looked.
Allow me. It didn't work.
Whack. Youch. Ouch, ouch. Okay, so then not that one because of the kill. I think it's the instant kill thing that got blocked. Oh wow, okay. I'm cheap, I'm just gonna do this. Whoop, okay. Yo, what's up, Jill? How's it going? It was always a nerve-wracking fighting an enemy the first time. It's just trial errors who they're weak to. But they could wipe you out if you're unlucky. Yeah. No, definitely. You're not so bad. I mean, he didn't really... I thought he would just be like knocking people out left and right.
You're right.
You know what? We're at that point where it's like, I think we all know what the story would have been saying at that moment. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we need this little bit of flavor. Jeez, that was just like the day. Didn't even get to explore more. Today was one surprise. Oh my god, same deal with like, I think we know what these kids were generally saying. Like, you know what I mean? I think if we really think back to our time, we can sense that out. Another phone call. Hello. There's a bounty on you guys. I actually hate you as well. I need to fast forward to when you play Blueprints. Yeah, I'll be doing that on Thursday at 2 p.m. PT. Also, a dumb thing I thought of was there are a lot of people are having that like Metroid Brainia discourse and whether or not that's dumb and whether or not they like it or they think it's like silly. But the fact that Blueprints is just that blueprints pun, I think that's actually like also equally silly and nonsensical. So it makes sense that they're just walking hand in hand in the conversation. What's a good sick day game? I was sick over the weekend, but most spent time playing AC Shadows, which felt more like work than relaxing. But also, I don't know. Here's the thing. I wouldn't say I'm against puns, but like, I just don't think, I think there's a time and a place to be cute. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the sub. The gifted over to, or whoever gifted the sub. Let me look at this. I misread this. Thank you, Takashi Katana, for gifting a sub to Jill, the Indian former. Yeah, goobies are dope. Why, is goobies something? Is goobies a pun? Is it not just like goo, like it's just goo people? Goobies? Gooby gang? A good sick game. Oh, goobies. Okay, I was like, is that a pun? A good sick game. I think I really liked, the last time I had COVID, I platinumed Horizon Forbidden West. And that was really fun because it was just like, and I spent a lot of time literally just flying around the map to clear up the map fog because I had my own goals outside of the platinum. Other good sick game, it depends on the kind of sick you are. You probably don't want anything too like heady. Maybe like a, yeah, old favorites are nice. Maybe a like management sim game. But you don't want anything too stimulating. You can't go too fast. You can't do like an Overcooked. You can't do like nothing with too much time pressure. I played Astrobot when I got COVID. That's a good sick game. Collecting the little bots. I think Flock might be a good sick game for that reason. Abzu. But Abzu I really loved, so I kind of hate for it to be like sullied by illness, but... So it's the evening. I think we know where we're gonna go. It's 7 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Mine are at the billiards club. Billiards club. I'm gonna keep on playing. Can I actually leave? Because I might be tired. So it's fine. Let me just go to sleep then. Let me just go to sleep then. If you don't want me to do anything, I'll just go to sleep. Actually, I might watch something if I'm allowed to.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I guess I don't have any DVDs. Guts your knowledge. I'm almost done with this game, so let's just finish this one. Just like real life. I'm like, you know what? I'm almost done with this. Let's just knock this out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm using my hacks and my cheats.
Oh.
Something with not a lot of brain power. Balatro feels like, yeah, Balatro could be good. It's a little too brainy though, but it's not like wildly brainy. Honestly, this might be too much of like a sleepy meepy game, but I feel like when you're sick, it's a good time to nap. Power Wash Simulator, Stitch on Apple Arcade and Nintendo Switch. Similarly, there's another game that's like this that I'm trying to think of. It's like soothing. Those are like my go-to soothing games. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like something that I can play it, I can knock out, I can like ignore the pains for a bit. Or something where you're doing like a repetitive action, like movement games, like skating games, racing games. I think all of those can be like really good sick games because you can just like drive around and chill. Is it a shrine that? Oh yeah, it doesn't. This doesn't matter. What's going on here doesn't matter. Let's see. That would be lovely. Yeah, we don't need to actually talk to this cat. Did I fail? I'm gonna do even again. Oh, I forgot my charm is max already. Well, we still finished it. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Time has finally come. What is my deadline? Is my deadline like right now? I thought I said it was like in a month. They always act like I have to play like and do everything right now. By the deadline. Mission start. Okay. Relax. When is the deadline again? Since you're on my ass about this. This is not bad, guys. Like you need to relax. You need to relax. What's going on my phone? No to eat. No to both. Daytime. Is there a daytime activity that makes sense? Oh, I think I can finally like see Makoto. There's like something to do with Makoto, but I needed to have like the charm to do it. Maybe we can do that now. I think that this was like the storyline with her and her friend has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend is like janky or something, and it's like, oh, Pose is my boyfriend or something like that. There's something going on with that.
Hey.
Very grand strategy, yeah.
I see.
For me, RimWorld, Astroneer, Stardew Valley, and Minecraft are good sick games. Yeah, there's some good shoutouts. Wouldn't do anything slower. So I spoke with Aiko, and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. Just putting my TV down a little bit. She asked me to... Sorry, yawning. She asked me to show her your picture, though. And she thinks you look a little lame. She told me that my boyfriend isn't in the same league as her man or whatever. But I think she'll change her mind when she sees you in person. Don't worry, I'll back you up. That act like Makoto's boyfriend? Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we go?
Damn. Okay, obviously I don't look as cool as this guy. The Tsukasa? Is that how you say that? Is the T silent? I heard all about you two from Aiko. If so, I heard you're the student council prez, Makoto-chan. I totally wish I could be one of your council members. Yes, I am, totally. Four Eyes, here's your boyfriend, yeah? Yeah. Huh, looks like you guys don't get along too good. It's like your love level's rock bottom. Are you seriously dating? We just started.
Well,
Right, we've only been dating for a couple of days now. We're so jealous of the love you and Aiko have, though. Oh, I get it. You just don't got any affection compared to us. Mm-hmm. Hey, babe, did you do something special today? I don't remember you looking this sexy. Oh, Suka-sa. Ugh. Sorry, I have to use the bathroom. Later, lovebird.
excuse me.
There's something I'd like to ask you. Are you serious about pursuing a relationship with Aiko? Aha, I was wondering when our honor student was going to show her true colors. Aiko said you were real pumped about getting to know me. Why was that? I just want to make sure you're good for her. Damn, girl, you really care about your friends? Good stuff. I always say friends are like super important and shit. Speaking of which, a friend of my girlfriend is totally a friend of mine. How about you tell me your digits? Huh? What's wrong? Come on, give me your number. Here, have my number instead. Nobody asked you, Four Eyes. Anyway, Aiko already gave me yours, Mako-chan. We're good. You consider using prostitutes as cheating or something? It's just like a sidebar. I do have one more question to ask. You're not going to bring Aiko to your club, are you? What are you suspecting me? I wouldn't dream of it. It's a damn shame. People think us hostesses are just flirts. But my love with Aiko is pure as snow. Don't twist the story. Is something wrong? Oh, I was just getting to know your little friend here, honey. Well, I think we should get going. I gotta be at work soon. Ah, me too. Bye. Bye. I hope he's not tricking her. But no matter what, I still don't have any proof. And above all, Aiko seems really happy. Am I just getting in the way of their happiness? No, you're being considerate. I suppose so. I mean, I really am worried about Aiko here. In the end, I know this is just a hunch, but my father always stressed how important it is to trust hunches. It seems like that host has already sent me something already. What is it supposed to say? It's full of emojis. It's me. Heart emoji. I know we just met, but I couldn't wait to whatever emoji. I'm so happy to be friends with you, Mako-chan. Clay emoji, hot springs emoji. That was barely a coherent sentence, but I'll need to get used to that if I'm going to help out Aiko. By the way, I'm glad you were here with me. I would have really panicked if I'd been alone. I honestly despise how immature I can be sometimes, but I'm working through that with your help, so thank you. Yes. Rank up. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members. Yeah. I'm trying to be best friends with the people in this game that I like, and that's mostly just a few of the women. It's all of the women, and it's like not really any of the guys, but I guess I'll see some of the guys if I have to. And the therapist. That's it. We should just be going. I'll let you know if anything comes up.
All right then.
Okay, hopefully this didn't take my whole. This is my day activity. I hope I can still play billiards though at night. Oh my god, I was like, you're so helpy. Summer on a date. Oh. Now it's night? Yes, okay. Back outside. Glad you made it home. Cute. Nice. That feels... That is honestly a satisfying sound design thing to like skip through all that dialogue. Literally, guys, I always forget where the billiards are. Is it Shinjuku? It's not Shibuya. And this is where I am. Oh. Let's just try this. I don't know if it's this, actually. I forget every single time. I don't think this is right. Or is it? Oops. No. Was it this place? Yes, it's this place. You opening triangle instead.
Welcome. What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see everyone's rank on stuff. And then this like this thing is such a bummer because you don't even get to like really do any of this stuff. Nice. Oh my god! Guys, my guts is maxed!
All right.
That was so much fun.
Okay, though, a question I have for you guys. Let's look at this. Oh, it's not this one. What's the max rank? Because I think I'm 3 or something. What's the max rank for the technical damage? Like, did I max my technical damage rank, or can the party rank go higher?
Good morning. My sister is serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone. I want to understand our situation as soon as possible. Let's go to the palace today.
She gonna be mad. Calm down.
Sorry. Perhaps I am getting a bit too high-strung, but I can't bear seeing my sister like this. We'll stop her, no matter what. If you're going by any chance, let me know. I'll make sure I'm ready at a moment's notice.
If you could go into your family and friends, like your loved ones' real palaces, and be like, you're doing too much for this damn job, that would actually be revolutionary. Wait, we don't have time. We have so much time. I need you to leave me alone for literally half a second. Literally half a second. I don't really care about your vegetables, if I'm being honest, but it might help with my rank with you. But yeah, let me know if y'all know what's up with these billiards. I guess I do care about your stupid vegetables. Do I have like your person? Like your persona? Let me just Google this. I did have a notebook with the note. I mean, I got the notes from Google, to be clear. But I did have a thing about, oh, like this is all the freaking, what am I trying to say? The personas and who they match with. A persona companion guide, persona 5 royal. What a mess. What a mess of a Google search. Let's do. See, I just want like a list, like a nice little list. This isn't too bad. Okay, so she's Empress. I don't have Empress. I think she's Empress, right? That looks like Haru. Yeah, okay. That's annoying. Do I go and change them out? We can. I guess I'll do that. I don't know if I have anybody I even want to get rid of like that.
Hey, inmate!
Dun, 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 dun,
You certainly seem.
dun, 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 dun.
Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. Fusion. Let us begin the search.
Use by result for sure. What am I at? 42? I'm so weak. Okay, this isn't the best. 33. Who's fool? Is anyone the fool? I'm a fool for you. I just want like also a regular list. A regular list would be kind of nice. Igor. Oh, I don't give a fuck about thank you though. Yeah, one sheet. This seems like Reddit, one sheet. What is this? Hello? No, this is too much. That's actually too complicated. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So I definitely want this could be kind of good, but I hate that like you have to take the full also. This isn't bad. Let's just do this.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Let's focus. And light to 1, medium to all.
Its
I
power
always love.
will be nothing unusual.
Okay, it's fine.
My.
Doo-doo. So good. Okay, so what do we got? We got the tower. We got star. I don't care about that. Judge, that's what's her face. That's the sister, I think, right? Yeah. That already happens automatically anyway. Who cares? Okay. We got temper. No, I don't care about that. Moon. Who's moon? No, I don't care about that. Okay. Counselor. I don't know when we're seeing the therapist guy next is the thing. Hermit, that's what's her face. It's like my little sister, basically. Strength. Strength is the girls. No, I don't care about those girls. Justice. That's probably that guy I hate, right? Yeah. Magician. Why is everything off of like these things? Why is it impossible to make like a strong lover persona? Just back up, see what we
Finished
have.
for now?
Done already? What?
So who's this? We have Sojiro. Who's Faith? Faith. Faith. Gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. Why do I not see one for Faith? Is there not one for Faith? Okay, whatever. Hanged. Okay. Two hermits. Can I don't want to release him. Do I really just release him? Like he just goes away? Fuck it. Whatever. Just seems okay with me.
No slacking off.
I'm not like in love with it, but oh yeah, and then billiards technical damage. Billiards technical damage. Rank? Okay, you can go up, I think, a little bit higher. Though I forget if I'm at rank 3 or rank 2. Can I see what books I have? Items, maybe? Okay. Billiards Magician. Expert Billiards, I also have to read. Did I read this yet? I think do I keep books when I read them? Let's just go home and read. Let's just read tonight. It's a good night to get educated. Why are they like, they stand firmly on your neck in this game about progressing through the main story?
Hey.
Oh, so I did read all the billiards one. I thought there was like another, isn't there? Yeah, Billiards Magician. That's the last. Okay, let me just make sure it's the only other billiards one I need to read. So let's see. We have, okay, blah, blah, blah. Battling Science, Essence of Fishing, Game Secrets, Fish on Spotter. Okay, billiard. Yeah, okay. Knock this out tonight. Read it real quick. Hey, thanks for the follow.
All right.
And then I just want one more day before I work on thing. I get one more day. Is that so wrong of me? They go, aren't you suspicious of something? I'm like, I don't know, it seems fine. Palace today? Palace? This could be good. Yeah, even though I'm kind of like bummed. I'm kind of bummed that like we just ranked up, so I know we're not gonna rank up again in a hot second. Morgana, Makoto. On. Is there a 10 for the rank? Does it go up to 10? I forget how high it goes. I think it goes to 10 at least, right? You only rank up by like investing in time though, so. Maybe my kindness or knowledge will go up with this.
Hey. Huh? I see. What will you do? Shall we go?
Broaden our views in Shibuya. Good change of pace for her. Yay.
Let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Not for long. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? Wrong spot. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep. And she's having her hands. And she's having a smoke. And she's taking a drink. And it's all in my head. But messing with it.
What do you play?
Okay, billiards.
What do you
Anyway,
wanna
views literally plummeting as I sing. Yeah, we're gonna play billiards. You know what? Let's like let this ride out for a second. Let's enjoy a moment of billiards. Maybe we'll do some sick tricks. I'm sad because I think we're gonna have to play darts with Akechi, and I don't want to. Maybe I'll do some like super sweet moves. Interested for the game starts. I love it. I really want to like play some billiards in real life. The pose. Are you going for that shot? Wow. That's insane. Off just reading a fucking pamphlet. That's crazy. Nice.
Oh. Wow. That was so fun.
All right.
Knowledge is going good. Full shark pop. Dun 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 dun.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah, I'll read something. Okay, knowledge. So now we just have knowledge and kindness. Okay, kindness. Fishing master. This seems like the guidebook seems like the best one now.
All right.
I have more time? How many books are in this? The thought of taking all your books with you at once is actually kind of scary. But maybe as the player, you're saying what book you have in your bag more than what book you're reading today. I'm working late yesterday, so I'm tired today.
Speaking of which,
I've even forgotten about the deadline. You know what? I don't need to hear this from you. I don't need to hear from you. You're not... Reading your dialogue is not needed for the critical path.
That's disappointing.
Been a teacher for 20 years now, but this is the craziest year of my career. The incidents in April, the Fam Thieves, is indeed quite whack. Perhaps you're wondering why I use such hip terminology. Now then.
Let's see how you're doing.
The word whack was originally part of a code by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in Thieves' Cant?
This is it.
Oh,
Imagine if like the community set you up for failure. Thieves of the olden days might have worked in groups, but at the end of the day, they all were expected to get their cut. If you wanted your part of the Hall of Riches, you would demand your whack, you see? Oh my god, he actually knew that? That's crazy. I can't believe it that he knew that. Wow, he's so smart. His knowledge is gonna be maxed any day now.
I see.
Okay, so now... Oh my god, they literally made me?
Oh, Mako, I didn't realize we'd take the same train.
Haru.
Oh.
What a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point forward are only going to get tougher, right? So,
new combo move?
I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate
Our
it.
rich friend Haru.
So, what I'm thinking is...
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it, this is probably going to sound rather absurd.
Don't worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout.
We just get started?
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How can you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
All right.
Yay! New Showtime's fun. I mean, let me save first. I guess I'll infiltrate the palace. You seem like you really need me to, but I don't feel like this needs to be what I'm doing. I want to keep playing pool. I guess I'd go back to darts though and try to max out whatever characters I have left. I wish there was easier ways to see that. I think Akechi might be my only one left. I feel like I did it with everybody else, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. La la la, la la la. Dun dun dun. Bow new, bow new, bow new, new new new, new new, new. I'm trying to see what. Going to this palace, does anyone know, is this going to be like a regular time or are they setting me up for something? I might do my break early and do it here before we get into the palace. I guess either way, we'll need to go over to the palace.
Now, let us depart.
So I'll at least like move over there for like a clean like re-go. Because last time it was like a fake out palace entrance. Like we were there, but like the game auto pulled me out after a few seconds.
I'm ready. Let's go.
See, and does it have to be these people? Or should I leave it as these people because they keep defaulting it to these people? I feel like Akechi probably is. But why is Akechi? You know, though, I kind of do want to see Makoto and Haru's thing. I guess we'll go with these people, but I don't really want to. I don't relate to you. Oh, wait. There's also a save room here that I can just jump to.
I'll just add this.
I think we can go one more down and have like 5-hour increments. And then I'll break away from that and have like a bunch more. How much left in that? Not that much. Not that much. Because I feel like they would probably design this around like using Akechi. So I'm guessing that I'm going to need and keep Akechi there, but I don't want to work with Akechi. I don't want to work with Akechi any more than I need to. But on that note, Akechi will be just as annoying or endearing, depending on your perspective, when we get back from our break. So hang tight. I'm gonna make myself a little coffee, and then I will be back in a couple minutes. So see you soon. Okay, so, you know, obviously, maybe not obviously, but I hope it's obvious at this point. I very much respect the work I do. I think the work I do is work. I think it's valid. I think there's many challenges, blah, 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 blah. But I will say, nothing makes me feel more like my job is a fake job than the times that I look at other people doing their job. You know, my brother doing the sports coverage stuff, and I'm like, I know, you gotta go to the Lakers game and cover the game. I have to play Persona. It's so hard. And then seeing Isaiah just now with his ones and his zeros, coding away on projects, and I'm like, wow, I am gonna enter another dungeon while I eat my fruit snack, so I don't know, it's perspective. But you know, I think minus a few of the most like difficult jobs in America, which I think would be like, you know, people that deal with traumatic events firsthand. Yeah, he does work in Godot. No, we're not gonna do a bachelor or bachelorette. Save some time, save some money. Relieve people of the stress and the financial burden of having to do more stuff. Godot? Yeah. What would I do? I don't know. They're always like, they are a little cheesy, but in people's defense who do bachelor parties and bachelorette parties, getting married is cheesy. Godot, that's so funny. I'm pretty sure it is Godot. When I hear people talk about it, they say Godot. When Isaiah talks about it, he says Godot. Godot is actually, like, you're very valid for that. Also, apologies, Isaiah, because, again, you are working, but if you can hear me, I think we might need to turn the AC on, because I think I turned it off, and it's getting kind of hot in here. Waiting for Godot. It's so funny. What would I do if I had... Yeah, so just to reiterate, though, getting married is cheesy. Even if you go down to a courthouse... Like, I guess if you go down to a courthouse and just sign a paper, it's less cheesy. But the act of, like... And then you get your gown, and then you walk, and the music plays. Like, it's cheesy. I'm still excited to do it. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I like it. I guess I like it. I don't know. I'm doing it right. But it is cheesy. And sometimes I stop and I realize how cheesy it is. Like... Oh, like I'm gonna need to get, I think we're gonna do engagement photos, like engagement shoot photos. That's cheesy. A website to your wedding's cheesy. It's just all cheese, but I'm embracing it, frankly. But that said, it's like, what would be fun to me and cool to do? I mean, there's a lot of things I think could be fun if I were to do a bachelor party. And I'm not going to, I don't think. I've heard some wild bachelor parties before. Yeah, I mean, some people, I guess, like really be doing like that jank life. I definitely wouldn't do anything like super janky. I'm just gonna list things that I like to do that would be fun. I love breweries. It's not woo woo woo, but I do love museums. I probably wouldn't do that because it's not really like a party vibe for a museum. I love soccer, so I think going to like a soccer game, getting really nice seats or something could be fun.
Now, let us
I like
depart.
theme parks, so like that could be cool. Just a basic like fucking Disney World. Give me the bridal ears and bullshit. I think that could be fun.
Hey,
I also really like roller skating. I think renting the roller rink would be fun. Yeah, like Vegas. Yeah, drugs, clubs, girls. Like the cliche, like strip club, like whatever, you know. Yeah, I don't think I'd do anything too bro-y. Also, you know what I really like actually that would be really fun to do? I love like fucking chilling the fuck out. And I could see like again, I'm not gonna, it's not like an absolute no, but I'm probably not really gonna do anything. But yeah, like with how we're playing things out, I don't think we're doing anything. But what I really like is like bougie hotel room service that has good food. Fucking like give me a fucking bowl of pasta that cost me $40 fucking before tip. Give me Oceans, the movies, just on the TV while I pass out in my hotel bed, and give me some massages, give me some spa treatments. I mean, I like a lot of stuff, but that's one of the things I really enjoy a lot in life. But I think other than like the cast of characters, like the people that you have, where it's like, oh, maybe you can get like your girls, your homies, whoever, like together in a way that they won't be like, when else can you get your like childhood best friend and your like current best friend together? Other than that aspect, which is unique, I'm not gonna say that that's not very cool, because I think it is, and I could see that being really fun. And I do think the people that I like would probably like the people that like I think the groups would be fun. Other than that aspect, I can do a lot of stuff like just generally, so I don't really feel the need to like have my whole thing. I really gotta turn on this AC, guys. Sorry, I know I just got up. I'm taking a risk and leaving my door ajar for circulation purposes, and hopefully I don't drive myself crazy hearing my voice come from the TV. Because Isaiah leaves my stream on in the living room. He's very sweet that way. Okay, so we know this guy. He's our friend. Wait, what does he want? Curse?
Might do it. If we can manage an instant kill here.
Let's just hit him. That didn't do much. Is he weak to anything else?
We can manage an instant kill here.
Wow, that sucked.
Ice is ineffective on this enemy. Whoa, you gotta watch them.
Damn.
Let's go.
Oh, let's get another curse going.
You're mine.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Finally.
Ravage them!
Knocked him right off their feet.
Freeze!
Nice, Joker.
Hey.
Fine.
Let's withdraw.
Yeah. I got one more pack of Welch's fruit snacks here to go. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, you can probably hear like the crinkle crumble of the bag. I'll save them for the next turn. Did we go through these doors? No, but I also didn't go through like here. We know I came from there. Okay. Do we both lead to the same place generally? Oh, locked.
I'll reveal your true form.
These tiny little load animations. It's when we snack.
Surprise attack successful.
That's when we snack.
Don't lose. We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down. Persona! Out of our way! Finish for me. We're evenly matched here. Just
It's not bad, but it's
don't
not great.
let your guard down.
Persona!
We're evenly matched here.
Let's just
Just
do like an
don't
ice.
let your guard down.
I feel like not a lot of people have ice.
Hecaton Kairos! There!
Hands inflicting freeze too. That's kind of nice.
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down. Shall we?
Persona! Now, Robin!
This is the last one.
Nice.
Good one, Crow.
I'm greedy. What? Yay.
Keep up this
Nice job,
pace.
Crow.
Oh, my snacks are done. Yay.
Power courses through me.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Already? How disappointing.
Oh, fucking asshole. Well, that's annoying.
This doesn't look good. Be careful. Wind attacks shouldn't be used. Look for something else.
Fire.
Persona!
What's up with
We're
you?
evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
It was a curse, right? Okay.
Persona!
I don't have a fire thing. Let's just do light nuke to everybody.
Way! Finish it!
Not much. Okay.
Wind attacks shouldn't be used. Look for something else.
Fire.
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down. You still got the advantage. Just hold out.
My skills exceed yours.
Really? Well, that sucks. Okay, let's get some fire. Raggy. I guess we'll go with. I mean, this would be good with to 1. I don't like that's heavy. I think heavy to 1's dramatic. Let's just do it to all, because then we can maybe inflict a burn.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Persona! Not this.
I have like a little curse item that can throw. I throw a curse bomb. Despair, rage vial, sleep, dizzy, sacramental.
Calm down.
Sure. Damn, they just be blocking everything. Ow.
Think again.
Ah, oh, yay.
This doesn't look good. Be careful. Persona. How's this?
Be good. Okay, look at the confuse.
Follow up with this. Deal major damage.
Very clever.
Oh my gosh.
There's an enemy that's confused. Stay alert. Curse attacks won't
Oh,
work.
I'm dumb. Curse attacks don't work on him. I thought I just like totally forgot what's this guy's weak to. We fought him already.
Attacks won't work.
What doesn't say what he's weak to? Okay.
Persona.
Whatever.
You're mine.
I thought for sure that he was weak to curse. No, he's weak to bless, I think. Oh my god.
Let's go. Go down.
Nice! Joker took one out!
Persona. There.
Whack.
Look at how angry
Oh,
he
he's
is.
full of
Hit
rage.
it with
Okay.
some psychokinesis. Persona!
This guy, why?
How's this? One enemy defeated.
Oh, technical,
No
okay.
killing queen, I'm fired up. We can end this quickly.
That's gonna be with Haru?
Showtime.
We'll let this ride if it is. Okay. I know the nerds went fucking crazy for this. The fucking wrestling. The WWE motherfuckers were eating this scene up.
Noir, leave it to me. Ready, set. Show's over.
Maybe we overdid it. Don't forget this feeling.
Just like I thought.
Oh, sorry. Planked the microphone a little bit.
Okay. Everyone all right? Let's press on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. Could have been worse. Let's do skill, and we're gonna have Morgana hit him with a little bit of healing. Okay.
Indeed.
Back room, check around.
I have something.
Also, something like the hat that Makoto's sister has, Sae. You wanna Sae, so it's very, oh fucking bitch, you fucking asshole, you fucking piece of shit. I didn't know you were there, fucking asshole, fucking asshole.
Not good.
You really just gotta stealth through everything in this game, and I'm just done. I'm off my stealth sneak around game this stream. Gosh, what was I gonna say? I was saying that, it's very like Lady D coded.
A curse skill might do it. We can manage.
Wait, now you're weak to that. Okay, well let's just first do, I like burning the recipe, but don't worry about that.
Right on their feet. Nice, Joker.
Well did. I don't have another curse. I do have like a curse item though.
There.
Because they're weak to curse, so that would be nice.
On the floor. Nice, Joker.
Yeah. Let me get some money. Well, didn't this come first? What do you mean? Didn't this come first?
Let's withdraw.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right.
I missed a few streams. Were you able to snag the SP region? Yeah, I think so. I don't know what I have on my body though right now. I know I could just look at accessories, and maybe I should. But I might as well look at that. I am like so out of whack from the trauma of the the freaking, what was it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That boss that I had to fight. That was like the last real fighting I did in the game. So I'm probably Okumura, yeah. So I'm probably not as kitted as I should be. Like for instance, she has the Sae ring on. But there is a couple, yeah. I think I do have something with that. Let me see. Not compare, but details, yeah. 10, yeah, lady is, oh yeah, a lady is psych-coded. I suppose, if we want to go in the proper direction of time. I'm going based on vibes, not time. This thing, yeah, this would be good. Give that to Makoto, and maybe give it to Haru, I guess. I don't know if there's a way to get more. And then what is, because I can regen. I didn't do any romance in this game. I can buy one more from her. Okay, perfect. I do think I have a thing that gets me back SP. I forgot what it is, like Mia's Joker. That's why I didn't put it on myself, because I think I have something for that. But I don't remember what it is. I'll have to look harder at what my little items are, because I definitely have items. Real quick, let's just get this cat to go. I feel like Joker, yeah, your turn. I definitely think Joker needs one. I just think I think I have some form of regen with Joker, but I can't remember what the regen is. There's something that Joker does where he like gets more SP back. I think he has like a move somewhere that like can gain him SP back. But I don't remember what it was. I don't know anything about you. If I don't know you by now. Drains SP, this is it. Maybe this was what I was thinking of. I don't know. Wakefulness from Maruki. Yeah, like I have some. Can you explain what that is again? I don't remember. Let's just do this and see what happens. I don't even know if you're weak to fire. You could be strong against fire. Yeah, you looked kind of weak to fire, I gotta be honest. I just think about. I probably should have tried to take the actual persona. I gotta get back to collecting personas.
Just like I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's something else though that I have. See, the thing with this game is like so much of it is like I gotta like sneak around. I love stealth guys, but I don't really like the way this game goes about you sneaking around. This seems like the secondary place that I have to go, actually. Yeah, there's like something about, I got something. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I have something. Like, this is the main way, but maybe not. Like, I want to just walk around. I don't want to have to be crawling on the floor. I'm crying on the floor. Oh, yay.
The world is weak here. This place looks
That's what I was thinking of, Ash. The baton pass. Falling even more in love with you. I'm letting you hold it when you do. I'm falling.
ready?
Y'all remember that song? That song is so good. Was it like Lifehouse, I think? I don't just have that memorized. I've been listening to it quite a bit. Is this like a tiny door? No. I play this game a lot, so it's just experience. But I don't find myself having trouble walking around because I kind of can tell. I know, but like I felt like when I just opened, because I want to do that, and I'm looking at the, like I know someone's up here, but I just feel like I want to be free. You know what I mean? Like I just want to. Can I just walk around and not have to worry? I think something about what most recently happened to me though is like I was right at the door, and it's like that was a lot. I don't know. See, and it's just like I don't know, like this, for instance, here, he didn't come up because I like wasn't close enough to populate the room yet.
true form.
I guess if you grind a lot, you can be more lax with this stuff because you're over leveled. Yeah, I mean, I do fight, like, you know, I do fight like everybody. Oh, and then so, okay, there you go. What's going on with everybody else though too?
Wind attacks shouldn't be used. Look for something else.
Let's actually do this because I can just heal after. I don't care about my health. Then you guys are weak to bless. What are you weak to? Fire? Yeah, everyone has a DSP recovery now though. There are items you can create that clear a room so enemies don't attack you for a while. See, my beef is I don't even mind. Well, I guess this would still work for me because I don't mind fighting. I just don't want to be. I don't like when they get the drop on me. It makes me feel bad. I don't like it. Okay, do we have like a lighter fire attack? Miragi. Isn't this the same level of fire attack? No, light to all foes. Yeah, let's just do this. We'll get some technical damage in there too. The technical damage is goated. I like this. It goes boom. Yep, nice. Oh, you're still here? Yeah, everybody has the SP recovery now. Look at this photograph. What is that from Creed, right? Is that Creed? Look at this photograph. We need to go play darts with freaking what's his face. I didn't realize that like he just blocks that. Oh, you surrender? What's your power at? You know what? Yeah, lend me your power. Okay, sure. Nickelback, there we go. I knew it was like one of those.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Oh my god, Joker, you're so great. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. I'm getting an uneasy feeling. Okay. All we do is heal, 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 no matter what. Got Morgana, dropping heals. Shit, wrong person. Every time the damage goes up, then it comes down, then it comes down, then it comes down, up, down, up, down. Oh shit, shit. Fucking go in the fucking hole, you stupid bitch. Okay. Sorry, that was very crass of me. I know some people don't rock with my level of profanity. But this is genuine. This is genuinely how I play games even when I'm like alone. It's not even like a, oh, I'm on stream kind of thing. I'm just out here yelling. Remember devs give really interesting talk at GUC about solving the problems of Mortiz aspects of. Oh my god, Programmer Sid, were you in the crowd? I was there too, probably. Was it the battle one? The hold on, let me get the name. Let me get the name. Damn. Give me a second. My notes app is buried because this is a different focus. Oh, do you mean? Let me pull up the name. I have so much fucking... Oh, no. I have so many things. Oh, you mean developing Metaphor Fantagio and the potential of RPG command battle systems? Yeah, I was there. I was there. Yeah, I really liked... no, I wasn't. Way too expensive for me, but I read an article about the talk. That's valid as fuck. The Vault, I think, just dropped also, which I think you can buy your way into if you're interested. I don't remember how much the Vault is, but you can buy it separate of GDC. I actually really want to drop some GDC articles. I started working on one when I got back and haven't finished it, but I wanted to put out like 2 Astromont ones. And then if I don't turn the other ones into articles, because frankly, the only thing I'd want to share like in a game critic side from like that talk was I really liked what they said about technically correct rules aren't always correct. So things that might be fair aren't necessarily fun, which like that's like not wildly revolutionary, but I do think like the way it was packaged was like, oh yeah, like technically correct does not necessarily equate to fun. Adjusting the back-end stats of battles can make or break a game. It's important to remember how it feels to actually play a game, and that game feel is more important than what looks on paper. I thought that was cool. I think it just goes towards like renting Moscone. I'm not trying to be a GDC apologist. I think GDC is way too expensive. So let me know. I'm not on GDC side. Let's, you know. Oh my God, a switch to fuck. That's a good bet. FYI, there's a hypno mist that puts everyone to sleep. So you clip everyone to sleep and then just attack them as you want. That could be good. We might should do that instead of complaining. Just solve the problem. I really want to tell you that I beat this game before the Switch 2 comes out, but Chad, I'm afraid, because I said I would beat this game before April, and I felt very much that that'd be true, and it very much was not. But I really believe that. Like, I want you guys to know I was not lying to you. I was lying to myself, and I didn't even know it. You know what I mean? Let's just, actually, I want the money. I was like, let me just attack these guys. I actually do always want the money, if I'm being honest. Gonna move my little charger over. Gonna move my little snacky wrapper over. I'm very scared to see the post tariff price of the Switch 2. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I do want to, my laptop keeps going to sleep. I use it to look at the activity feed in chat. It's the only thing that's not on my screen. Let me also try to crack my back. Nice. Ooh, I don't think you guys could hear that on the mic, but it was really good. Dark question for y'all. Well, two-tiered question. Question number 1, are you buying a Nintendo Switch 2? Assuming that you can buy one. And it's at the price that we know it already is at. That's question 1. Question 2, how high would it need to be for you to say, I'm not buying it? Like, is there a price where you're like, I'm not going to buy it? 500? It's basically already 500. So basically, like right now, like that time is pretty much today. With no judges. Anything above the current price, okay. Like that, like literally, it's so high. This is my whole job, and even I'm like, is there a point where I wouldn't buy it? Because it's like, oh my God. I do think I'm probably gonna buy it no matter what, but specifically because it's my job. I can't imagine. It's like so hard to wrap your head around the idea of this being even more than it already is. I think just like the tariff stuff and what's happening has just been almost inconceivable in a lot of ways. But you know, like so much stuff about like, you know, we don't gotta spend too much time on this. I know people get, you know, it's easy to get burnt out on the news cycle. Okay. And for a lot of people, this is not that place, you know, it's like hobby break time, and I get that totally. So I like to find that middle ground of like, oh, we always talk about stuff on here, but we're not gonna, you know, beat you to death over it. Yeah, it's just like literally so much of this administration has been kind of inconceivable. Oh, I can steal this? Fun. Where I feel like obviously there are horrible things that happened last time Trump was president. I don't want to downplay that, even though like in framing it this way, I inherently am kind of downplaying that. So apologies there. It's hard to like get wording perfect. And no one's in here. But this just feels like literally every scenario is the worst case scenario. Where there's so many times where I think leading up to this administration, people are like, well, you know, like, how much can he really do? You know, like, what really is a president? You know what I mean? Like, and some of that I think is how people felt. Other bits are probably just like, you know, fear and trying to like rationalize and say, hey, like, you know, put your head down and figure it out, and, you know, go through the stuff. We'll like get through these years or whatever. But yeah, it really does feel like if this was to put it in nerd terms, right? If this was like a board game, like we fucking rolled the lowest amount possible on everything, and we're just getting the worst fucking outcomes one after another. So that's not good. You know? So yeah, it's a rough time. Rough time, tough time. I think if we get above $700, like with including the tariffs and all that, I have to start to call into question. Now, granted, I also have the privilege of, you know, I work at min-max. I don't know if we have if it makes sense for us monetarily to comp people for their Nintendo Switch 2. I haven't really asked about that, and we've been like, I don't know, like I've never gotten a console like through min-max like that, except actually no, that's a lie. I got my Steam Deck through min-max. So we definitely have like bought, like Ben definitely like through the company provides stuff for us, you know, when it comes to things like that, which not to kiss Ben's ass, but that's, I mean, I think every company and boss should be more in that vein. Like, I think it's important to acknowledge that, like, while compared to a lot of people, Ben goes above and beyond. Some of the things he does are very like normal, and I just wish more people did them. But yeah, like it wasn't on launch day, but like eventually we did get some Steam Decks, and I forget if you know, the order of that, and some people, you know, we didn't have like 9 people asking for a Steam Deck either. I was given mine actually as a total like surprise, I think. I don't think I'm misremembering that. Like it was during, I think, Ben's paternity leave, and he just like sent me a Steam Deck, and I think it had a note or something like, thanks for the work you're doing, like, or whatever, or maybe it was right at the end of his paternity leave, I don't remember. Like, thanks for the extra work, like, here you go. And I'm like, oh shit, that's dope. But yeah, so I don't think on launch day MinMax as a company is buying $900 Steam Decks for everybody. I mean, Switch 2s for everybody. Does it mean that won't happen? But that just seems like a lot of money at once. I'm not really sure what's up with that. I imagine, you know, I'm sure Ben will get one at least that like people in Minnesota can share while people decide like what they're doing with their own stuff. I don't know. Y'all aren't, if y'all aren't, sorry. Oh my gosh, let me rewind. Blah, 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 blah. I think I missed a couple things. So let me go back in the chat to catch up. Okay, we got, right, the billionaires, common billionaire L, basically. The game things to make money on, I feel like. Every day I wake up to somehow things are even worse. The sad thing about this is I realize how well the government can work if, well, yeah, it's like, we're really good at fucking ruining everything, but not so good at like taking care of our people, which sucks. In the long term, sure, maybe it costs them everything in the short term. I barely was going to be able to afford the Switch 2 at $500 with Mario Kart in that bundle. If it gets higher, I'm not able to. Feels like the universe really is conspiring to continue the curse of Nintendo alternating. Yes, well, every year there's a loser, and I think this could be Nintendo's year. I imagine he would need as many people as possible to have a Switch 2 for content. Since if y'all aren't talking Switch 2 at launch, it would hurt numbers. Will the distance grow between games media and the majority of people as games prices increase? That's a great question. I think inherently the answer has to be yes, because I do think there are some people where, you know, maybe it's not statistically significant of an impact,
Write something.
but I'm sure there are some people, probably some of y'all are in the chat, which feel free to chime in if that's you, where you maybe are okay buying Indiana Jones on launch day at 60, I forgot if Indiana Jones is 60 or more, sorry, I'm out of touch. You know, but you wouldn't be okay at 80, like you would think more about it. And I think for some of those people, they also maybe would follow gaming content less. I think the reason it's maybe not as relevant to my job in a sense, is I think a lot of you out there consume way more content than you play games, and that's not a shade thing, that's just a factual thing. Most people don't beat games. It's expensive to play a lot of games. I think for a lot of people, they're following, I mean, there were people, and again, I don't know how statistically relevant this is in one way or another. Maybe this is just me talking from my own experience. Like, I remember being like, back in the day, I was in like IGN's Nintendo Voice Chat Facebook forum group, and there would be people there that didn't even have a Nintendo Switch for like the whole fucking life cycle. But they love Nintendo, they like the content, they're there, and I think that's always going to be true, and that always was true. Like, gaming is inherently an expensive hobby. I don't think that means we shouldn't like make a fuss and break down and discuss price increase and how that can be really bad for consumers. While also trying to walk the line of like, you know, people making money. But again, it's not like that extra money goes to the developers. If that extra money, like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like when you tip at a stadium and then you find out the workers aren't getting it and you're like, what the fuck? Everywhere I go, people are depressed by the global. Yes, exactly. I know. We won't do this for that long, but we have to do it a little bit as a treat. As a nasty treat. As a Switch 2 cartridge lick. We gotta just taste it. Yeah, I think reviews could be, yeah, so in that sense, maybe my job is more important in that way. Yeah, you know, it's like, this is its own fun, you know? I can't think of a single time in the American history where a single person took the economy this badly because of their own incompetence. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This guy's I don't know if he's dumb, if he's... Well, I know he's dumb and evil. I just wonder which... I wonder which part is driving more currently. Is it the dumb part or the evil part? It could be... It's anyone's game. But I think... Not the last thing, because I don't want to say, like, we're done talking about this. But one of the last things I want to say with, like, the Switch 2 stuff is I really loved... I've only seen one video from them, but Kit and Krista's coverage on the Nintendo Switch... Like, I think the video was, like... What's going on inside Nintendo right now, and it had, like, the... Buyer, this is fine. Like, on its face, that looks very much like a, oh, like, generating views thing. But, like, genuinely, the content was really good. Like, they're really good at making stuff that looks that you want to click on, but then the content does deliver, and it's not, like, fake out stuff. Like, they're just smart, good, also funny people. Personally, I like their content a lot. So, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm playing, at some point. I'm sure, you know, I know you had your, I think New York or whatever, right? Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting with, like, I forgot if the public had access to that demo too, but I'm curious. I'm so curious what people lined up for, like, the Nintendo Switch events, what that vibe is. Because I was telling Isaiah, if those people who signed up, and I did this too, so, like, I'm a Switch sicko as well, but at least I do this as a job. So it's like you could, in that sense, I think this is too much of a generalization to say, because I do love games a lot, and I think everyone that works in games media loves games a lot. But in a sense, because we do this for work and we get money off of it, in a sense, you know, I think there are, like, you could argue some fans love it more than in the sense that, like, they just do it for, you know, they clock out of their job and they're running to, like, hang out with Mario. Well, like, my job is hanging out with Mario, and I made that my job in part because I love hanging out with Mario, but also, you know, all these other things. But yeah, if the people lined up for that event are like, I don't know about the Switch 2 anymore, you're fucked, because those are your, like, #1 fans. So that's what I'm curious about. Yeah, the game share stuff is, like, kind of messy, I think. It just feels like, I think Nintendo is kind of genius with how they're treating their game share shit. Tracy, do I just walk up to this man? And then something I don't understand is, like, this thing with, like, I can only use the Hypno Mist, like, in the, like, what is up with the Hypno Mist? Like, I have to not be hiding or something. Like, when can I use this Hypno Mist? Where is my Hypno Mist?
Take this.
Wait, do I need to be next to this guy? That was so dumb. I think I wasted that. Well, that was a waste. Yeah, they need to be in your family plan, I believe, is my understanding. Yeah, he's a scripted enemy. Oh, this looks cool. Not gonna lie, I probably need to put that medallion on Joker. Oh, interesting. Way to get around. What could you do? Yeah, let's just do this. See what happens.
Let's go.
Stagnant air is kind of nice.
There.
Why don't we just try to do? Let's do a little sleepy sleep. Nice. Dun, dun, dun.
Use my persona. Out of our way.
Dun, dun.
That's one down. Go, Queen, go. Not done yet.
Persona.
Nice.
Noir doesn't have much help left. Let's go.
Nice.
We'll make a great team.
Pardon me.
I think it was like a vent or something. Okay, cool. Yeah, I believe it's let me look over, catch up on chat too. It is...
Noir, leave it to me. Ready, set.
So you need, I believe, you need to, like, the first time, I think at one point your Switches need to talk to each other locally, right? To do the game share stuff, like at least for the first time, or is that just when you're sharing between console? That's the part I'm confused off the top of my head, but, and that's the thing, like, I think Nintendo's genius with this is that they gave us just enough where we can't say, they're turning their back on physical, this sucks, because they gave us a solution, but the solution is like really convoluted and limited, but you like don't notice that it is until you already said, oh, you already didn't complain about it. So I think that's the genius of it, even though I think it's evil is a little dramatic, but it's not great. Versus like, it's not as open as NSO, All My Family, like I think you can have like 8 members on there or something. But I game share my games on PlayStation 5 with Isaiah, and all I need to do is just be logged into his console, and then we get all of each other's games. Yeah, I think Nintendo is kind of fucked. Now, they can still succeed while being fucked, the same way that you can have, like, low health and, like, win a battle, right? And again, more nerd comparisons. But, they're fucked. Their messaging was confusing and bad. Their price is higher than people expected. Their game price is higher than the industry standard. They're not putting out any statements. We're entering a recession. Tariffs have made things cost a flobbity-jillion dollars. They've now had to delay their pre-orders in the US and Canada. What else is going against them? And their only launch game is Mario Kart, which is a fantastic game that's going to be very popular, but it's a driving game. Please, this Doomcore, I can't. So like this is, they are fucked. Like I love Nintendo, but they're like, they got dealt a shit hand and picked some shit cards. Now maybe they like, you know, maybe they get a dub, right? You can still, look, the LA Galaxy won the MLS championship last year with Ricky Puig injured, torn ACL. But I will say this year, also much like sports, and I know you guys hate sports. I know gamers hate sports, but let's stay with me. Stay with me. Don't leave. Jingle, jingle. So that was last year, LA Galaxy. Amazing year. We were whooping teams' ass like something crazy. Like we were hitting 5-0 games. I heard "Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar so many times in Dignity Health Park. We were killing it. But, oh yeah. 2025 season this year, it's a new season. And what my brother always says is you start from scratch. And a lot of, you know, my fiance was very frustrated by that. He's like, why do we start from scratch? Why can't we just keep going? And the problem is, you know, contracts change. You need to switch stuff up, blah, blah, blah. You know, like you just cannot have just like the exact same team, you can't just like copy paste. And I think console generations are similar. It's like, oh, the Switch 1's so successful. And I'm not saying the Switch 2 isn't going to be successful. There's still a chance, but if I had to bet money on it, I would say it's not going to work out very well because there's nothing indicating that it will. And I think too many people are obsessed with being the optimist, with being worried about looking stupid. I don't mind if I look stupid. I don't mind if the Switch sells a flobbity-jillion copies and is the most successful console in all of console history. I will still stand by this take because I think the take that I have now makes sense if you look at everything around you. And if... yeah, anything can happen, right? Like, the Wii U could have sold a bunch of money because the Wii was really popular and the Wii U had some great games. But it didn't. And if we look back, it's easy to, like, revisionist history look back and say, oh, well, I know why. You know, oh, I know why, like, the Wii U said the name is bad. Like, no one wants a Wii U. Like, they should have called it Wii 2. And now they did it with the Switch. And then, you know, I'm sure we'll always find reasons to justify what happens after it already happened. The point is to like look around and call what stuff is based on it is. I don't care if I look stupid later. Yeah, like it just doesn't you know, it doesn't matter.
I can't talk right now.
Give me the money.
It's no good.
Oh, let's just shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. What's up, Tatum? They really couldn't have predicted. I'm not saying they could have predicted that, but let's look before their other stuff and the games being $80. Like that's still just like, that's just you, boo boo. I don't know what to tell you. And you could say, oh, but they're doing that because they saw the market coming. okay, sure, but guess what? And this isn't me trying to like snap at you, programmer said. I think it makes, we're just having a conversation, right? But like, if you still get an L, it doesn't matter if what you did made sense. Like, I'm sure people at Nintendo are like, it makes sense to charge $80 for a game. That's why they did it. And whether it makes financial sense, whether it makes development cost sense, like whatever. Somebody who's in power of making decisions / a team of people in charge of making these decisions had rationale. Like, they are a pretty successful, pretty established company. You don't think they thought about it? They said this is the right move to make. I don't think it is. I think it makes them look bad. And I think it's a bad time to try to do this. And I get that. Well, janky math. If I sell them at 80, I only have to sell 5 games instead of 7. That's not right math, whatever, right? It's like, yeah, but like, what if you only sell 3 games because it's 80 and you would have sold 10 because it was 6? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, definitely no one could have anticipated it. And I don't think that this is all Nintendo's fault, but there are definitely things that Nintendo is doing themselves that are like, well, I mean, some of this, like them delaying the pre-orders, I think that just is them getting dealt a bad hand. But when you have some you make some bad moves and then you get dealt a bad hand, the hand hurts you even more than it would have if you had made good moves. And I think that's what we're about to witness in real time. And then I think people are going to say, well, the Switch 2 only failed because of the tariffs. And I think the tariffs, depending on how bad they end up being, definitely can be oh yeah, you're super fucked. Like, the game is over. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. But I think acting like the Switch 2 was immediately set up for success is revisionist history a bit, because almost nothing about the Switch 2 tells me like this is like more normal people are going to run out and buy this. I'm going to buy it because I love Nintendo. Even if I wasn't working at this job, I would buy it because I love Mario Kart to pieces. And I like being an early adopter. I like being there day one. I think it's fun. Well, yeah. I was to try and use ChatGPT to come up with this policy. Yeah, I think the game prices are really like where we're getting spicy. Being a spicy, we gotta heal. We have to heal. I think too, like, again, more stuff to borrow from sports. We can contextualize stuff all we want, and I think it makes sense that you want to be contextualizing stuff for an audience, for people you talk to, like for your own critical thought process. But I think we know how we are here, but like, what are we gonna do now? I think is more of the question, like for Nintendo specifically, because again, similar to the LA Galaxy, okay, Ricky's injured, Painsel's answered. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna just be dog shit over and over again until we fire the fucking coach? Because like, that's what happens in sports, you know? I mean, that's not me saying that people at Nintendo should get fired or that they should change leadership. Again, that's other companies function way differently than sports. But like, that's the thing. Like, do you think like as a fan, I'm just gonna say, oh well, I mean, to a degree, right? There's like a little bit of grace of, hey, well, Painsel's not here, well, Ricky's not here. But I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the calendar. I know Ricky's not going to get here for like months more. We don't even know if he's going to play as good as he played before. I think he'll be fine, but we don't know. And in the meantime, I'm looking and I'm like, hey, I want answers. So what am I doing? I'm looking at the players around that we do have that are good. And I'm like, why are you not stepping up and doing this? You can't put your team in the back the same way. We need, you know, I'm like, people are having those conversations. It's not like, oh, it's okay, baby. I know why things are bad. You know, like, at a certain point, like it gets you a little bit of grease. It gives context. It gives some understanding. But like, I don't think we're gonna all decide that. And I mean this more generally because again, I'm in media. So actually, Nintendo games are actually one of the few games I do buy. So I will still be buying Nintendo games actually. But again, way different for me. I can write those off of my taxes, things like that. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a regular consumer because I am not. But people might say, very reasonably so, okay, well, this is just what this costs now. This is how much people have to charge to stay in business. And they can say that and think that, but that's not going to give them more money to spend, is the thing. Like, for instance, I don't have any problem. I don't think I have the card for this. Like, there are really cool, you know, designers and pieces, purses, things that I want, things that I like, things that I acknowledge cost a lot of money, things that I accept cost a lot of money, and I'm not mad it does, but it means I'm not going to buy it, or I'm not going to buy as many. That's the reality for me. Now, obviously in those contexts, they have a different market, and you know, it works out for them because their audience can't afford to buy more at mass, and they don't need me to be buying all the time. But like, that's the truth. Like, there are many things, you know, and I think a lot of us agree with this, if you are like video games and you support developers, where it's like, yeah, like, you know, you should charge for your work and make money, and like, I understand that, but like, the reality is that doesn't mean that you suddenly are going to spend $60 on a game, $40, $30, $80 on a game. You either have what you're willing to roll the dice on, you have like your faves that you buy, you have a proper budget that is only have a certain amount, you know. And sure, maybe some gamers will say, I'm gonna fucking cancel my Netflix to give more to my gaming budget, or just like whatever, right? Like, I'm not saying that some people aren't gonna figure out ways to like maintain their gaming habits even with higher prices, but you're inherently gonna lose some people along the way for that. There's a reason that Xbox was pushing Game Pass for so long, best deal in gaming, and granted maybe that was more of a colloquial thing or whatever, but why do deals matter if we can all agree that art should cost money? Because people don't want to spend a lot of money. It might not have a lot of money. So if you can give them a lot of value, that is valuable to, you know, you as a company. So, yeah, just some little rants. Oh yeah, like Nintendo specifically, not people that voted for Trump, for sure. I really wish I had enough chat points right now to explain all of this in the Mario tone voice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, feel the game industry leaves for loud game budgets to balloon. Yeah, there's like so many issues. But also like Nintendo being first at the door to raise prices. I think that's also like definitely there's a lot of, and this is something I like that Kit and Chris had talked about on their video of Nintendo's role. Like, every company plays their role. They have their own personas. Time, you know, topical to the game. Look at this big boy. Look at this chunky lad. Yeah, one of Nintendo's core tenets is budget friendly. And it's like, okay, well, are you not that anymore? Like, and you could say like, oh, well, it's unfair or whatever have you, but like, that's just the role they put themselves in the industry. That's like one of their strengths. Budget friendly, family friendly, innovative, Mario. Those are the 4 pillars of Nintendo, and Zelda, but Mario, you know? And I think we still have Mario, right? He's going strong. He's doing good. We still have family friendly. With the Switch 2, we don't have budget friendly, and we don't have innovation very much. The mouse is really cool, and maybe I will again look back on this and say, man, I know I said I'd like the mouse, but I had no idea how much I'd love the mouse and how great it would be and how it would make this like so incredible. And maybe that will be true, because I definitely like, the more I think about the mouse thing, the more I'm like, oh my god, I could play fucking keep driving on the Nintendo Switch. I can play Case of Golden Idol on the Nintendo Switch comfortably. Yeah, the 2 basement pillars, the movies and the theme parks and the museum in the basement. Dog the Mouse was cool, but it hurt my sweet little wrist. That's the other thing too, when I was looking at it, is that it looks like this. I mean, it's obviously just a Joy-Con that's bigger, turned aside. I think the first third-party peripherals you're gonna see are a case to make this like closer to, let me show you guys my actual ergonomic mouse. Also, I'm pretty sure you can already, can you use a mouse on your PS5? I guess it doesn't maybe support mouse control. That's really what we should, just let me use a regular mouse and play your video game. But yeah, this is like my ergonomic mouse that's vertical, and I love it. It's great. The Switch one, I'm hesitant. I'm skeptical. I'm unsure. So that's the other quote-unquote problem with the Switch 2. It's missing half of the tenets of Nintendo, I think. Now maybe they end up having a lot of fun with the camera and the mouse in a way that I wasn't expecting, but I don't think they are. I think they just made a better Switch, and honestly, for a long time, all I wanted was a better Switch, so I'm not mad at it, but I don't feel like the asses are going to be in the seats for this, you know, in the same way Nintendo done. What sucks is I genuinely very excited to see what Nintendo first-party devs can achieve with the new hardware, especially model itself. Just have to feel excited with those prices. Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. She's not cheap. She's not cheap. Not mad, but not excited. Yeah, like it's yeah, like I'm sure I will enjoy my Switch. But also, I don't know. It's hard to explain. There's not as much of a, like, the conversation just feels like these games are good. And so much of the conversation has, which that's an important part of making fucking games that they're good. But it just feels like even kind of glancing at some coverage, I haven't like read too deep into anyone's coverage on the Switch, but it just kind of feels like, I mean, yeah, like this game seems really good, but also, oh, it's really expensive. And that's like not what you want from the conversation. I'm sure it's not what Nintendo wants from the conversation. So yeah, it's yeah, the conversation is not focused on the console strengths. It's focused on pricing, which is bad and like bad for the company. I guess I'll do this one. I have like a medium to all and a light to one. It's like a weird, I have like a weird situation here. And I think, again, something else I couldn't quite mention, they're really out of control with their messaging, where people are getting news from everywhere. There's not a centralized thing. They had the Nintendo Direct to speak directly to consumers, and they didn't really fully use that opportunity because they didn't include the price in there, which does look slimy. And we can say, oh, well, you know, I saw someone write into me on Blue Sky, and they're like, oh, I don't know if this is true because I didn't, like, you know, Google their identity or anything, but they're like, oh, I used to work at Nintendo, and like I'm sure that like when my uncle worked at Nintendo, no, but I used to work at Nintendo, and I'm sure they probably like didn't know didn't get it approved yet, so whatever. And like that tells me why it happened, but it doesn't explain why they let it happen. You know what I mean? Like, oh, so you can't. It's like, and it's you know, I'm sure there are many people. There are always people inside Nintendo that are gonna say, I don't think this is a good idea, even when Nintendo has a good idea. You know. Again, more Crit and Chris compliments. They had a podcast once about the kind of like the launch of this, like when they showed Breath of the Wild for the first time, and they said someone at Nintendo said it, they didn't like it, like they like really weren't impressed by it. They thought it was bad, and obviously that person was wrong. Like it's such an acclaimed game, everyone loves it, da 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 da. But yeah, so the same cuts the other way too. I'm sure there's many people at Nintendo that said I tried to tell them this would be bad, and they did it anyway, and now we're all suffering trying to like get stuff done. Yeah. Nintendo's also been like F you to the media for forever. They just are very locked up. And part of, you know, it's not perfect by any means, but part of what the media can do is like get answers for fans and for people and inform people. And, you know, that hasn't been an option for like quite a while with Nintendo. And I know like for Nintendo and for any company, they look at the media as like a PR arm, in some form, a PR/attention arm. We obviously look at ourselves as like critics and, you know, reporters and advocates and all these other things. That being said, like, you know, we can put out something and they're like, good, they got this information out. And we're like, we informed our readers, and everyone wins in those instances, you know? A small example of that is like release date. Oh, yay, this big website wrote about the release date. They're getting the news out about our release date. While like, you know, a writer in that case would be like, I'm informing my audience about this. So yeah, just because they can work together doesn't mean it's like in a janky way, but that hasn't happened in a while. Not that Nintendo doesn't respond to the media at all, but they're not jumping on, you know, we're not getting a lot of quotables. We're not getting like it's very, here you go, don't talk to me, don't ask me anything. That's the feeling. Again, I'm sure there's many people trying to open up those lines of communication, but they can't. Not defining, but Nintendo has a reputation for paying their workers and no massive layoffs in recent years. It's not even for me. I don't think that they're like, Nintendo's evil for doing this or anything like that. It's just that I don't think this is gonna work out, and I think this is a pivot away from what you're kind of known for, and I don't feel great about that, because that's like kind of your thing. Your thing is, I'm funky and I'm cheap, and now you're like, I'm less funky and I'm expensive. Combined with everything else, it's just a rough sell. They're in a tough position. I do not envy anyone working at Nintendo right now. That I fucking shake in my boots thinking about what that Slack is like. Thinking about what those fucking, can you jump on a call? Thinking about I threw a meeting on your calendar. Oh my gosh. My heart goes out to the people working at Nintendo, because it's gotta be hell. And I feel like it's probably hell no matter what, but it seems like you're in super hell. There's another level of hell, and that's where the Nintendo PR comms team is living, I have to imagine. Oh my god. So yeah, but only time will tell, you know. And no matter how it works out, well, I think again, I feel like people know what the fuck's going on. I think even if the Switch 2 is successful, the story of the Switch 2 will be how the fucking political climate almost destroyed Nintendo, and then they'll be like, somehow they prospered and all of that. And you know, I am worried about game prices going up so like regularly, and Nintendo leading the charge in that 80, because I do think what's to stop people from following suit. So I worry about that in that sense, but you know, I do want the Switch 2 to be successful. I want them to keep making some great games. It's been a hot minute before I've been really in on what Nintendo's been doing. There's been a couple big bright spots here and there, but honestly, their most recent bright spots have not been shining very bright. Echoes of Wisdom, I was having a lot of fun with that game. Everyone told me that first dungeon's like the best of the game, and the rest is like whatever. Like, oh, okay. Mario Wonder, I was like, I wonder why I'm not having a better time. You know, I don't know. It was just me. That was just me. And the multiplayer, I think, was genuinely bad. We haven't had like that big banger, and I think, you know, Mario Kart 9 is that next one, which is really exciting. And that Donkey Kong game, I'm hearing a lot of good buzz about the Donkey Kong game. So, you know, we'll see. Negates nuke resistance. I don't think I want this. I think we are gonna forget it. I hate that you can't learn these things though, ever. I don't like that system.
The enemy dropped some cards.
Whew. Okay. Monolith Solid carrying Nintendo. Oh, there is a way to relearn skills. Okay, cool. Then why do they say you can't relearn them? I guess just to be mysterious. There's one to use developing something with the price point in mind, and then the tariffs happen. But it takes time. Okay. I think blank is probably hell for anyone trying to launch a product through the era of yeah, like it's just literally, I don't know. It's just such a bad time for everybody. Everybody's having a bad time. It's all going horribly. I wish I had something nicer to say, but I will be reporting and, well, not reporting because I'm not a reporter. I'll be playing critiquing games forever / as long as I want to, which is seemingly a really long time. But I hope you guys will be able to join me on that, because I do think, you know, there's something about like a collective I can't afford this that hits so much more negatively in the general gaming ecosystem than I'm just waiting for a sale. Because I think the price shift combined with like all the tariff drama and everything else happening, it kind of gives an air of,
why me?
It's called for, so I don't want to make it sound like why is everyone so negative? But there's like a layer of negativity that is unique to this price hike and these price surges. Because normally when like y'all can't afford something, don't want to buy something, whatever, you're like, I'm waiting for a sale, or oh, money's kind of tight right now. And it's very like factual and chill. But the general sentiment from a lot of people right now is we are fucked, I am fucked, I cannot fuck with this. This is impossible. And again, it's not inaccurate. It's totally valid, but it's dark. You know, a dark cloud has passed over the gaming industry, really. I saw the you've seen a bunch of stuff like left and right? Like I saw the Razer canceling pre-orders for stuff that's like in the fall or whatever. It is just like this again, more fucking nerd examples. A lot of y'all saw me fight Okumura, the burger boss guy. And when he does that one attack where you have to be blocking and it still does almost like full damage, that is like every small business owner in the United States fucking just like seeing if they can take the HP hit of these tariffs. That's like what it feels like is happening around everybody. Yeah, wages not going up, cost of living going up. It's a recipe for hell. Oh, people are worried, but yeah, exactly. So it's just like the vibes are very much like literally, and I'm not mad at it because I think it's a natural response, but people are out here like, you know, and I'm going to be this person also because again, this is my job to cover this. I love this industry. I love covering games. But I'm going to be like, check out this new feature of the Switch 2 or watch this thing. And you're like, Kim, there's people who are dying. So that's also like just kind of, oh, okay, like, you know, but I think in these times it's important to remember for sure. Games are unfortunately like bottom of the barrel problem. You know, I would love for gaming to be one of the more core societal problems that we have. It is not, which is scary because it means there's so many other things happening, you know? Ugh, exactly. Like everybody's like, oh, well, I can't afford to pay you. You can't afford because you don't get paid. Like it's a cycle. So curse. I don't really have curse, and I don't know what to do with you. Let's just do light to all foes. We need to put that little medallion on Joker.
We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Do I have like an all curse? Can I get like an all curse? Look for that little skull. If I win the lottery, I'm buying so many people Switch 2s. I guess I don't have one, but there would be signs, yeah. Ooh. That was very satisfying. Yay. Okay, just hit this thing because I don't care. In such a dumb economic system that inevitably has to collapse on itself, people don't have the money to buy stuff and keep the economy moving. Yeah, man. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you could just leave. I don't care about collecting you. I never cared about collecting you. I gotta be honest. I gotta be so for real right now. I did not care. Okay, this could be good. What are you? Medium electric to all foes? Ooh, I never used these. Let's at least replace this. I'm not using these other ones. I could be your hero, baby. Oh, Deathbound? Oh, never mind. I could kiss away the pain. Oh yeah, let's swap medallions because I'm running low on my stuff. See, what else do I have? Where's me at? Bleeding dry brush. I don't like any of these. Just do that. I don't care. Oop. A full plan and budget for how to spend my lottery if I ever win. So many bitches gonna be house owners. Yeah, I try not to dream too much about that, which sounds sad, but... Oh, let's go through the end of this. Why do I think Makoto was an enemy, the way she was standing there? In happier news, I was able to roll cats in Split Fiction. Might be the first game I've ever beat in co-op. Wow, fun facts. How are you enjoying it so far? Hey, Ed, thanks for the cheer to bits. I appreciate it. Sure, I'm not missing out on anything. Cool. Just spend tons. Make sure he keeps losing. So you are always one win away. Hello? Okay. Can I not go in here then?
Let us get going.
Okay, so no, I can't go in here. I hate that I'm like right by. Can I go through this? Why door if not door? Oh, it's a lot. Going to meet up again to get the one side story we missed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the side stories were honestly my favorite parts of the game. The side stories were so good. On the other side, okay. How many games on Game Pass? This is on Xbox Game Pass backlog here. It's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, has anyone done that secret level? I haven't. I was like, it's a secret. It's not meant for me to know. Fucking jerk. Okay, everyone's doing pretty good. Can I see you? Have you seen it? Oh my gosh, he's like walking everywhere but where I need him to be. Thank you. Tell me, have you seen it? I fear that when they put me back, I will be immediately visible to all enemies. Let me repost my... Ooh, Ice Repel revealed. That's fun. Let me, literally...
What's my next move?
Let me, repost my stream. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so yeah, weak to fire, right? We knew this. This could be fun. Speaking very generally, my favorite game mechanic is something to do with the pin motion. Yeah, I like that a lot too. Got a favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's the one that I can think of now. I like the, people kind of call it like the Donkey Kong level. It's not really a Donkey Kong level, but it has some design stuff that shows a Donkey Kong. But what you're talking about was also a big highlight for me. And I also really liked, the level I'm referring to in the side story. It's the one with Candy. It's kind of also a little bit of a spoiler. I like platformer games that have fucking candy, but, you know. I just think it was so good. It was just so, everything about it was good. It was like, I was at that game at its peak where it's like the mechanics have a narrative impact versus so often in that game, I think one thing that like holds it back from like glory is it's funny because people were like, well, the story doesn't matter. They didn't want the story to matter. And I'm like, well, then you can put less story in your game also. I think some of the things they tried to do with like narrative, with game design and story to create narrative were not very interesting. Like the one of, I see a big fish and it represents my dad being sick. It's like, I don't buy it. This is dumb. This isn't heartfelt. It's not well written. It's boring. It's dry. There's not a big moment with this character. Like, versus the level I'm alluding to, again, technically a chance you didn't play it, Ash, if you didn't, because if you're missing one side story, but it's like, oh, we're really having this experience. We're getting to know this character through this moment in time that they had, and it mechanically culminates in something cool, and it conveys a feeling. Like, it was just so fucking good, and so much of the other parts of the game weren't that good. So, yeah, but it's a really cool game. Definitely, I think it's going to be on our 210s pretty easily. The question is just how high, and calling my shot now, people are going to be like, oh, well, maybe not, but I wonder if people will be like, I have a lot of critiques of that game, but I was the Astrobot Goaty stan, but I think they're like, I think the gap there is quite significant, and that's not even shade to Split Fiction. Astrobot is an impeccable game. And I do have notes on Astrobot too, but not as many. Yeah, we kept worrying that we missed some of the side stories. Seemed like if the story didn't matter, having none during the last few chapters is a huge yeah, and I do think the game also, to me, I felt like it was a little long by the end, just a smidge. And I will admit, maybe part of that is that, you know, you get to that point where you're playing a game and you're like, I'm gonna finish it tonight, and then sometimes you're like, ooh, it's still going? Well, I already said I'd finish it tonight. Okay, well, fuck it. Like, you know? So that kind of happened to me with this game, but I would also argue that's a little bit of a pacing issue, of me getting the sense of finality that went on and on and on. But there was a great talk that so I've been working on a South of Midnight review, working on it very slowly. I wrote a little bit last night or yesterday about it. But one thing I want to bring up in that I can share with you guys now was I went to this GDC talk called Sex or Death, Achieving Satisfying Midpoints in the Interactive Narratives, in Interactive Narratives. And it talks a lot about the importance of what pushes, and I forget the name of the creator that did this talk. I'd have to Google it, and I will from my article, because I'm looking to cite this, because I feel like South of Midnight does have a lot of great narrative midpoints. Like, each chapter has individual arcs, and the game also has a holistic arc, and it makes playing it and putting it down and coming back enticing and exciting and interesting. And it's kind of impossible to forget what's happening in that game, because the kind of sub stories of each chapter are kind of their own piece, and the holistic culmination is very like clear. It's like, you're looking for your mom, that's the game, that's the story of the game, but within that there's all these other little stories. But this narrative designer, I think is their role, they're like freelance, or maybe not freelance, they work for Sweet Baby Inc. So I don't know if that counts as, because that's kind of like an independent thing. Anyway, that's like their job attribution. And they were talking about finding, like, you know, entry points and exit ramps, and building games around people's actions on, like, when you're doing playtesting, like when people feel like they want to put it down, noting like where that is, and if you want them to go further, changing how you do the pacing so that they're putting the game down at the right spots that you want them to. Yeah, so I just thought that it was really cool how they were just talking about that, and they wrote like midpoints should occur in every chapter, every scene, and I think I feel like South of Midnight is such an amazing case of strong and satisfying midpoints, and Split Fiction almost feels like the opposite of that a lot of times. I feel like we're meandering narratively to different spots, but I'm not getting anything out of any of it. Like, frankly, you know, this is gonna sound like kind of wild of a statement, but just because I mentioned Astrobot before, like, I think Astrobot's story, like, I was more moved by the ending of Astrobot than I was by anything in Split Fiction by like a mile. Like, the this is like not that big of a spoiler, but like, just to kind of, you know, whatever. I'm sure if you probably beat the game if you already, you know, whatever. There's a point where you like put Astro back together, and that's like really cool and moving in a way. And it's also a little funny the way they like did the animation work, kind of drew this humor and lightheartedness to it, and that like conveyed so much more of the ethos of what that game is about. They're like, we're reminding you that this is a playful toy box fun time of a game, and like Split Fiction is a game that is all about having fun, but then it's also about like these two characters that hate each other, and then they kind of become friends, I guess. It's like, it just feels so like mishmash. I feel so much dissonance between how I feel about the gameplay and how I feel about the story, and I think that makes it a worse experience than other experiences that are out there. And I think it makes it an experience that where, you know, when this sounds kind of mean, but like when the team said, like, I think it was Joseph Vera saying this, like, oh, I want to make a better game than this, like, we're already working on ideas to make a game better than this. Split Fiction is a fantastic game, but it does not blow my mind that he's like, I want to make something better. Like, I think there is room for growth in games like It Takes Two, in games like Split Fiction, and it's one reason it's not as fun to play, but it's the reason why like A Way Out is still like above all those games to me, because sure, I'm dazzled, but I'm dazzled by sparklers more so than I am by like a cohesion of story and gameplay to really make like what is like narrative design. That's complicated to say. I don't know what what Split Fiction with zero story would look like, because you would just be walking through simulations. I think it would feel bad without a story. Like I think literally removing the story is not the solution. But I think the fact that we can even have that conversation speaks negatively to the game. You know, like I think it does need story, but I don't think they achieve story, you know? And I think we get by without a good story from Split Fiction, but that's not because we didn't need a good story. It's because we felt so happy about the gameplay that we're like, you know what, fuck it. And that happens both ways too. Like I think South of Midnight, I love that game. I think Split Fiction is a better game than South of Midnight, but in South of Midnight, the stuff I love about it is like that narrative, is a little bit of exploration, it's the vibes, it's the design, it's the heart, it's the music. But the actual gameplay is kind of dry, repetitive, definitely flawed. I would characterize it as flawed, dull gameplay holistically. Some good ideas, but I think they make a lot of mistakes in the implementation. But I like so much of all the other stuff that I heavily recommend South of Midnight. So I think there's many instances. I don't want to pretend like part of your game can't eclipse the flaws of the other part, but it's also why like I personally don't rate or think of the game as highly as maybe some other people do, because those things, maybe I can still enjoy it despite itself, but I think we need to talk about the ways that it just fail, because like that's a failure. So that goes into like what the quality of the game is to me. Doug Bowser today, where he just kept putting his foot. No, I didn't. Oh my god, I haven't been online that much today actually. Damn, no. At least he's talking to somebody, I guess? Question mark? Like imagine if I had a level split screen and was just a co-op game. If I had a level split screen and was, if it had a level select screen, it was just a co-op game. I mean, I do think it would feel worse. So I definitely don't want them to, I don't want them to give up on story. I want them to get better at story. But I think what we're talking about when we say like don't even have a story, I think it's almost like if you, let's say you made a meal and you made like chicken breast and rice, and the rice tasted really good and the chicken breast didn't taste good at all, and you basically like picked at it and then threw the rest away because it was kind of cold and gross and dry. I don't think the thing is, would the meal be better without the chicken breast? Like the meal would be better with a good piece of chicken. Like that's the answer. Like, and sure, you can throw it away, the chicken, because it tasted so bad that I didn't want to eat it. But that doesn't mean that the meal is better without the chicken. It just means that your chicken sucked. And that I basically didn't even consume what you put in front of me because I thought it was that bad. But I love this rice, and I'll eat a bunch of this rice and I'll feel full still. And I'm not mad at the meal because I really like the rice, but the chicken's not good. Yeah. I want to say that Greg at KF mentioned that the least favorite part of Split Fiction were the story parts. Yeah. Yeah. Me and Greg, the narrative boys. I hate when, like, one thing I don't like about this game, we want to just start dragging games left and right. I feel like there's so many times where it's like you have this character, because of like the way the personas function. This is something that like I prefer in like in Metaphor or Fantagio. I just feel like your attacks become very limited, where it's like Joker is running the show and then like maybe other people hang out. Okay, let's just keep going. Who's next? Who? Can I pass back to Joker? Did Joker get it yet? Yeah, let's go to Joker. And then we can have you do a blessy thing. Like literally the Xbox One thing where he was like, if the Switch 2 is too expensive, get the Switch 1. Yeah, I think that definitely, I don't think that's like probably a good way to go about it. It doesn't sound good. But I'd have to look at his exact quote to tell you how like good or bad I thought it sounded. Was that his exact quote? Because I'm scared, because you put in quotation marks and that's his exact quote. I am curious where they're gonna go with the next game, because Metaphor opened up the combat so much. Yeah, I mean, I still really want to see And I think Metaphor does some stuff worse in this game. I don't think they do dungeons nearly as well. Look at how cute this one is. Look at this cute little Persona. I don't think they do dungeon design as well. Even though I will say, like, Persona 5 be pissing me off with this dungeon. They're like, go left, go right, go circle life. You're doing too much. They're like, pull this level, pull this other lever. Now a hole's gonna open up. You're gonna slide through the hole. Underneath that, you'll find a key. Stop it. You're not Zelda. Your dungeon design is not an intriguing puzzle. It is an annoyance. But I think Metaphor was an overcorrection where they said, oh, you don't like my fucking dungeon, bitch? Walk in this empty hallway. It's a castle. It's fantasy. It's another castle. And I'm far from beating Metaphor or Fantagio, so I can't comment on how much that progresses over time. But there's that. And then something else I want to see from both Metaphor and Persona and any games that do this is give me more sim in my life sim. I think you can totally make it skippable. I think it's good to make things skippable in a game that's like 100+ hours. But I want like ways to get perfect results. I want to like really be chopping up the food in the simulator. I want to be playing little mini games. Like the fact that why can I play darts in Persona 5 Royal and I can't play billiards? I don't understand. I don't get it. I want to play billiards. I want to be involved in the sim nature of the stuff more because I think that stuff's fun, and it's not fun to be like, we're gonna go shopping for the day, and then like it fades to black and they're like, they had a fun day shopping. You know who didn't have a fun day shopping? Me. I just fucking hit a button and I walked away. Yeah. P6 will be in college setting, I hope. I hope it's college. Give me a college setting. Give me no freaky deaky teachers. Give me, you know, I would say no homophobia, but that's kind of wishful thinking. I'll take less homophobia at this point, which I know Persona's had dramas for that. Yeah, like I think that's like a fun thing to do, and I think making them optional is the way to go. Like, the way I can speed through these kids' text messages, because that's not even me trying to be like an ass to the game. Let me see what this is. A barrier that reflects magical attacks for one ally at a time. It's not bad. Physical attacks. Negates psi resistance. I don't feel like I'm going to use that very much. Ooh, negate psi resistance though? It does kind of sound good. Am I really gonna use this? I don't think I'm gonna use this. Let's swap this out. I don't think so. Okay. No, of course, wishful thinking. Alice has generally gotten better at that stuff over time. Yeah.
It's somewhere.
Meanwhile, okay. So let's go into this hidden room. Great gang this week. Thanks, Manic T. I appreciate it. It was really fun. I just realized after we recorded it that it's not haha funny, but it's a little funny that we finally did our budgeting episode and it's like when the fucking economy's crashing, which I guess is timely, but that was not intentional on our end. I was just like, oh yeah, like, by the way, everything's bad right now. Like, yeah, but I'm glad we were finally able to do that. I've been wanting to make that episode forever. I need to replay this through. I only played P5 original, or P5 vanilla, as a lot of the community calls it. See, honestly, y'all, I feel like there's night and day. Where the fuck? Where are we? I hate you. I hate you, Persona 5. I get so fucking lost. Okay, well, can I go back here? Let me know. This is a shortcut now. Oh, fucking ass. Okay, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Maybe I can drop by and then fast travel. There are times when I feel like my energy compared to the beginning of the stream, fucking night and day. But it helps that like now we're like really in the thick of gameplay, because for a second it was just like, okay, I'm walking around, I'm just trying to like fake play billiards while everyone yells at me on my phone. The song is so good. Royal adds so much story, it's hard for me to think about before Royal, yeah. Hello? I also really like the thing that y'all mentioned, which I'm not aware of, but y'all are aware because you played the gun thing. Let's look, where can I jump? Where you can now like you don't like your ammo's like functions differently in 5 Royal than vanilla, which is really cool.
Focus.
Okay, that was just an extra treat, but I want to get back to somewhere. Is it weird that I love metaphor? I got like platinum, but I can't get into any Persona game. No, I think they're really to say they're really different is a little dramatic. It's really like day and later that day more than night and day. But I think they're like if someone had that experience. Wait, the door back there. There was a door back there. Oh, is that the door? Yeah, you're right. There is a door there. Cause yeah, I'm just trying to like get to a spot to fast travel back to that safe room and then try to explore from there. And again, with this is gonna sound mean, but it's just my feelings on it. I'm not even saying I'm necessarily right. I think I came out of this one with yes. Okay, thank God. With dungeon design like this, I'm not too mad that Metaphor doesn't really have anything. Yeah, I want to just see like better dungeon design, but I do want them to be designed. And I think in Metaphor they're not. They don't feel as like. I think I get it. I think it's still like an improvement in some way. Like you made it less interesting, but you made it less annoying at the same time. So I'm not totally mad at it, but I think my ideal would be an interesting dungeon that actually works. Yeah, I think it's fine. But even this one, it's like I don't feel like I'm really like, oh, I'm going through this great exploration. I feel like I'm lost in the lost. And I don't really like it, if I'm being honest. Okay, I guess this corridor would be where I want to go.
Now let's continue our exploration.
Seems neat. Wasn't it that you can't really run? Yeah, you don't really run out of ammo. You get more ammo every time you do a battle. Which is cool. But yeah, like it's funny to have played a game for this long where I'm like, what's my big take on this game? One, I guess I'll tell you more when I'm done. But I'm like, yeah, this game is cool. It's all right. Like, it's cool. It definitely has its moments, but it is very, I don't know. And it's so tough to separate, like, to negotiate the fact that it is a very long game, and I'm not, like, I don't know, obsessed with, like, long games by nature. I don't mind putting a lot of hours into a game, but I tend to be a little turned off by games that are just inherently long. So I put like stupid hours into Breath of the Wild, like easy 80, maybe like 100 by the time I was done. Loved every minute of it, but I didn't need to do that. And like doing it when you don't need to, that feels good. But when you kind of need to, it feels less good. So that's kind of my feeling on that aspect. But another thing to consider is it's like, am I just kind of tired from being long? I don't think it's just me being fatigued by the game because I only play once a week, so I'm conceptually fatigued more than actually fatigued. Just I don't play enough to really get burnt out on the game. In that way, I am kind of like, oh my god, I'm still streaming this, and that aspect kind of wanes on me or wears on me. But more so than that, I'm trying to see, how do I go around here? I just feel like the story, I don't really like how they do like companions in this game. It feels very like you'll literally be in class and you'll be, you know, fucking like filling out a piece of paper. You'll like drop a piece of paper from your notebook and someone will be like, hey, I picked this up. I followed you to the Phantom Thief spot. And they're like, and then I became a Phantom Thief. And you're like, cool. Welcome in, Sarah from math class. I don't know you at all, but let's hang out. Well, I feel like it felt, I think the squad got too big is the thing. Like, not like just narratively, it wasn't sold to me that this is like believable that this would happen, kind of, you know, like before it's like, okay, well, it's like these friends and something crazy happens and then like you're trying to help and then On catches you and then she joins. Like at a certain point they started just kind of, oh, someone looked at you, oh, I overheard you talking at lunch, now I'm part of this Phantom Thief group, and I just don't really like buy into it very much. The thing with the length of these games is very important to them because it truly feels like you spent a year in the game. I literally spent a year in this game. So message received, Atlas. It's okay. You can let me leave. I want to see my family. Sorry, I didn't even look at this map properly. I am so fucking bad at reading maps. Okay, I think I know where I need to go. I think I understand this now. Someone pointed out that the party members in Metaphor barely overlap at all. And I couldn't So no, without spoilers, what do you mean by that? Barely overlap at all? Like in life? Like, or like what? I really like the cast. Maybe it's just taste. I don't well, actually, I'm not gonna lie, programmer said I dislike half this cast, so I cannot even say I like the cast. I don't buy the way they introduced the back half of the cast. It doesn't feel as good to me as, even though I've liked a lot of these people. I forgot how Makoto got introduced and if I was cool with Makoto's introduction, but it's just like some of these are a little like too convenient, you know? Okay, wait, no, I went too far. Let's see. Involve the other party members other than the pro tag. Okay, spilled the tea on the cast. Who sucks and who's... Oh, yeah. Who sucks? I got you. I'm always ready to talk about this. Oh, wrong. I also hate this aspect. Okay. Protagonist, he's cool. Ryuji, not the worst, but I don't really like him. Morgana, almost the worst of this whole crew. Pick me ass, annoying ass, whiny ass. What's my favorite Ryuji? Ryuji's also kind of like a Ryuji. If Morgana can, no spoilers, please, because I've been playing this game for forever, so I'd appreciate if no one spoiled it for me. If Morgana actually turns out to be a human being, Morgana turns into fucking Ryuji, because they're the same fuck ass character, two sides of the same pick me coin, drilling over on. I don't like y'all. Ryuji kind of gives like friend you had for a long time, who's like kind of toxic, and you're just hoping he doesn't say anything toxic when you're hanging out with your other friends, because you're like, I don't know, guys. Sometimes he's cool, but he's kind of baked in. My mom's friends with his mom. We kind of gotta hang out. That's Ryuji. On, I fuck with On. The only thing that sucks for On, but this is more like she's a victim of this. Like, On is definitely a victim of the beauty and modeling industry. Like, she's like, I'm gonna starve myself to really take my modeling career seriously. And I'm like, On, please. Like, no. On, no. But she's cool. On's cool. Yusuke, unfortunately, is like only a notch. It's like a notch above like Ryuji. Morgana, Yusuke is cool. I like that, like, you're a fuck ass art kid. I kind of like fuck with that. It's like you're kind of pretentious, but you're like artsy, and I feel like you're kind of a vibe. You're caring. But my beef with Yusuke is that there was like that weird stuff going on, with like, oh, he wanted On to model naked, but then I'm also like, wait. Didn't they say he was gay or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. He kind of has, every now and then, he just says something weird. And I think that's weird. But he's not too bad. But every now and then he says something sus. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like you might be a misogynist. I don't know. You know what I mean? Makoto, no notes. Favorite character. She's cool. She's like, oh, I know I'm like a nerdy do-gooder, but I am trying to like be more than that. And she's very genuine in that. I really like that about her. You know, well, the way I always interpreted that was that he was pressured to get something made for Madarame. He was, but even after the Madarame stuff, I feel like every now and then he says something that's kind of like weird. And I'm like, what? And I'll be like, oh, I didn't say anything. I'm like, I think he just said something like really out of pocket. But yeah, Makoto, her persona also badass. Boom, motorcycle also shows you can have cool character design without, you know, putting some cleavage on like a 16-year-old kid. You know, it's like, it is fucking possible. And they did it with Makoto. And like her clothing is still tight, but it's not like sexual. It's just like a jumpsuit. Yeah, badass fucking persona. And I think they easily could have ruined this character by making her too much of like, oh, my straight A's. Like, I don't know. But like, she's not really like that. She's like, I'm out here getting my grades. You guys, you chuckle fucks are out here barely with your C's get degrees. You got to step it up, because I'm stepping it up to not be just a nerd. I'm trying to like go out. I'm trying to be social. She's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what I don't even remember what I'm referring to. I just feel like there's been times where like Yusuke every now and then, it's like, I don't know what's going on. Haru, I'm okay with her. She's like my pretty rich friend where it's like, okay, like Haru, like let's hang out, whatever, you know, she's gonna pick up the check. it's kind of fun going shopping with her. This is my headcanon of Haru. It's kind of fun going shopping with her, but like more so than anything, like it's kind of just, do I like Haru or do I like that she buys me purses? I don't really know at this point. But Haru's all right. Like Haru, I'm like neutral to Haru. Haru's cool. Akechi, this is the worst motherfucker on this planet. Actually, no, he's not as bad as the other, because there's people outside the party that suck. Like that guy who runs the fan site. Fucking trash. Hate him. Akechi, ACAB includes Akechi double time, bitch, because like he's so annoying. He's like, oh my god, I'm so beautiful, but I'm also like kind of a detective, but I hate the Phantom Thieves, but also I'm thieving. Like he's just like a hypocritical piece of shit. Fucking like Akechi's the kind of motherfucker to go on TikTok live to sell you a product that he knows is bad for the commission. Like that's Akechi. I don't like this guy. Fuck him. Futaba, that's little sis. I fuck with you. You're cool. You got some fun style. Like I like your little outfits. You're out here running support. I will say, I wouldn't mind if you did a little bit more. So in some of those battles, I was dying. I was weak. You never came through. I was like, you know, I was kind of bothered by that. Not gonna lie. But yeah, Futaba's cool, and Futaba is awkward and weird, but she's really young and she went through her like PC gamer hacker dirty rat phase, and then she's like, okay, I'm done being a rat, and she like let go of that rat life really fast, which I respect. And yeah, she's like not too bad. She's like, hey, I'm acknowledging that I have social anxiety and I would appreciate your help with it. My bad if it's a little too much sometimes. And I'm like, you know what? You seem very self-aware. You're making real attempts to things. I'm cool with that. So like, if I'd rank them, it'd be like number 1. Well, off to the side is the protagonist, because like whatever. Number 1, Makoto. Number 2, yeah, definitely. We got number 1, Makoto. Number 2, On. Number 3, Futaba. Number 4, Haru. Number 5, Yusuke. Number 6, Ryuji. Number 7, Morgana. And number 8, just a blank space. And then number 9 is Akechi. Boom. I never thought there was someone I could hate more than Morgana. And then Akechi appeared in this party and I said, you know what? Anything is possible. Here's the thing though, did I already... Oh no, there's still like that space that I can go to. But I don't know. Sometimes... Actually, I'm not going to say sometimes you need characters to hate. I don't think you do. And I am not near done with my poor Reventagio. I don't even know if I have my 4th companion yet. I'm so early in that freaking game. But I like everybody. And I've heard from other people that play it that, yeah, people in the game, just cool. Cool designs, cool times, good stories. And yeah, I'm cool with that. Singer ranking post game, unless Akechi takes off his masks and says like I was controlled by a fuck ass robot or something, and that I'm not actually a dick. I was under the control of a dick. Unless Akechi got something real like that, I do not think I'm gonna care. But yes, I will be definitely talking about it again once it's done. What are you weak to again? I think you have that?
Allow me. Manifest. Robin Hood.
I just metaphor with similes. Woo! Cactus Corpse.
Keep up this pace.
Good work, everyone.
Cactus Corpse, time yourself up. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. You'd be surprised. I've seen people go from absolutely hate. See, but here's the thing, and I'm not trying to evoke evil by bringing this up. By bringing up the she who shall not be named, turf-ass J.K. Rowling. But I'm going to talk about her first. I'm going to talk about her work for a second. Rare Harry Potter share. I read the Harry Potter books late in my life. Late, quote unquote. I read them in high school after a lot of the books had come out. I saw Deathly Hallows Part 2 in theaters, midnight showing. I was reading the book right before the movie drops, but I did not read the book fast enough, and I ended up never finishing that final book. When I was reading the book, I was like, I hate Malfoy. As spoilers for Harry Potter. No, who hasn't read Harry Potter? If you want to read Harry Potter, you would have read it already. People were like, oh, Malfoy. I'm like, man, I fucking hate Malfoy. He's such a piece of shit. And people were like, just wait. Just wait till you read the rest of the books, because you're gonna come around on Malfoy. I never came around on Malfoy. So I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying that I've been told this before and they've been wrong. So it's a warning. It's a warning. It's not a promise. It's a warning.
Okay.
That was an easy win. Let's go, Joker. Hey!
Yeah, and like, you know, Snape, it's a little better for sure. Like, I'm not like, you know, he has his little arc, right? Like,
Hey, we'll see.
there's something there with Snape. I'm not gonna lie to you, but also the whole thing with like him and this fucking late ass Harry Potter takes, canceled Harry Potter takes. I never fucked with the fact that like they're like, oh, Snape was in love with Harry's mom. Lily meant everything to him, and he dedicated his life to Harry because he loved, you know, his mom, but he never got to fuck his mom. So now he's like obsessed with the kid. Which, okay, first of all, you're weird for that. Second of all, I never got over the fact that he would call and correct me if I'm misremembering this. I don't think I am. He would call Harry's mom a mudblood. That's like the wizarding slur. So it's like, okay, you're out here saying slurs to people, and I know people are gonna say he was young or whatever, but look, I don't know. He's like, oh, he was just jealous of James. I don't know. You're jealous, so you start calling someone slurs.
I'll reveal your true form.
I'm not really buying it. I'm not really buying it. I don't really get it. I don't feel like it's cool. No, honestly, I mean, again, fucking J.K. Rowling's trash. So don't bother getting into Harry Potter now. But like, at the time, and I know there's still like Jane stuff at the time, like the racist naming and all of that. But oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, I was reading those books. I was enjoying those books. Okay. And honestly, even the movies, like I rock with the movies, like fairly heavy. Snape? I guess is Snape racist? I don't know. I mean, I feel like he was saying slurs, so that's kind of racist, right? He got the I don't think he did. Not the way they tell that story. They're like, he was this jerk calling me slurs. Turns out he had a crush on me. I'm like, honey, you dodged a bullet. You ain't get away from Voldemort, but you dodged that bullet. What do you mean? I love this lady. I'm gonna be a dick to her son. I'm sure that would make her happy. Yeah, like it's just. Yeah, I mean, Snape at least has like some redeeming qualities, you know? I feel like Malfoy doesn't have anything. So, and everyone was like, oh, you're going to turn on, like, you're going to warm up to Malfoy, just wait. Like, when was I supposed to warm up to Malfoy? Waited every book, never happened. I feel like Snape being played by Alan Rickman in the movies did a lot of the work. I mean, yeah, like, but then also, like, that was, yeah, I mean, the actors brought those characters to life, okay? It was so good. Anyway. That was a good time. We had a good time for some time, and then somebody had to go and ruin it. The creator of the thing. People who create enjoyable work need to like go into a cone of silence. Take a vow of silence. Sorry, I've been going back and forth these days. You know what I've been doing? I've been reading their attacks and not looking at their weaknesses. Fire. What do you have though? The skull. Okay. I don't have any of those. I don't know. I'll just give you this. Cute.
Attacking any enemy whose ice attacks are out. They're weak, but don't let your guard down. How's this? Lord, keep it coming, Noir.
I don't know if I played billiards with Haru. Oh, I have a machine gun. Let's go with you next. And she would be remembered if she shut the fuck up about shit. Yeah, dude. J.K. Rowling. Oh god. Again, I'm sorry for revoking it. I just was like, I forgot what I even want. Oh, I want to talk about how I never warmed up to Malfoy. That was my point. The point is, I never warmed up to Malfoy, and I don't know what if I'm gonna care about Akechi. So I guess it's no, but you know, I'm not on the other end of that yet. I would love, do I have a fire dance? Yeah, what is Moragi? Is that multiple? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. You know what I'm weirdly in the mood for, even though it doesn't taste that good? The rotisserie chicken you can get at a grocery store. Give me that and like a somewhat stale fucking thing, a loaf of bread. Like those like spaghetti breads. I don't know why I have a taste for that all of a sudden. I genuinely know I don't want that, but I don't know. I think you'll find Akechi interesting at least, even if you don't end up liking him, yeah.
Let's withdraw.
We'll see. I'm rocking with him now because I feel like the game wanted me to. I will also say part of how I'm playing this, yeah, Costco has it, Ralph's has it. I know. Oh, everyone, like, shout out your. This sounds like I'm trying to like fish for a security question from you guys. I was gonna say, everyone shout out what your like, not local grocery store is, but like, what's your chain grocery store? Mine's Ralph's. We also have like a discount one called Smart and Final. And California has also a grocery outlet. We were talking about this the other day, and like I forgot if the Min-Max or what. And it's funny how everyone has like different ones, you know? Because different parts of the country, they're like, oh, I go to the Piggly Wiggly or something. Cub Foods? I've heard of Woolworths. Yeah, that's solid. The same part of our brain that likes gas station food. You know what food is good? The fucking Buc-ee's food. I fucking love Buc-ee's. I wish we had Buc-ee's in LA. TJ. Like Trader Joe's? Okay, here's my thing. Can I open this door? What's going on with this door over here? I guess let's just go to the safe room and then see if we can, you know? Minnesota, I bet Ben is a Kowalski's fella. Kowalski's. Huh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he might be. In Chicago, we had Jewel Osco. Everyone called it Jules, even though it didn't have an S in it. But Jules sounds so much better than Jewel. I'm going to Jewel. No, I'm going to Jules. But if you say the full name, you say Jewel Osco. But if you just say the first thing, you have to say Jules. It's like culturally relevant. Not enough space for Buc-ee's. In LA, you're fucking right. Over here in the valley, they can't throw a little bucket down over by Carson / Compton. We can't put a Buc-ee's over there. I feel like they got Buc-ee's space. There's Buc-ee's space out here. If we have Walmart here, we can have a Buc-ee's here. You know what I mean? And then make it like, well, actually, even like in Texas, the Buc-ee's had like charging, like electric car charging. But yeah, like put a bunch of stuff. I think people would really rock with Buc-ee's over here. I think everyone could benefit from Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is so fucking good, dude. You know what else I'm kind of in the mood for? We have food at home, so I shouldn't be in the mood for foods. But I'm especially in the mood for Raising Cane's. Let's see how we're doing on time. We're doing okay. I fucking love Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's has merch. The merch is cute. Okay, so if I knew how to read a map. Okay, I think I know where I'm gonna go. Because I wonder, can I open that locked door now? So if we go up the stairs. I will say it's kind of wild how like the composer was cooking for this, or the composers, the music team was cutting up. There's a vent in the room to the left that leads to it. Oh no. I did not see what you said until it was too late. Let's just kill this guy because I don't like him walking around. I don't like how he's perusing the streets. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, what do you got going on?
Won't do anything. Let's switch our methods.
Oh, okay. Whenever there's a situation, I just want to explode. I just want you to explode.
I'll do my best. Manifest. Robin Hood.
Looks like it flirts with, yeah, it just kind of have a bro-y look to it. It flirts with women on the beach but badly. I love the little unicorns in this game. You know what I want to see? And I guess like Pokemon is technically a cute RPG. I want to see more cute games in these different genres. Right. Ooh, you know what I'm wondering? Let me look at something real fast.
It seems so, a very formidable opponent.
Wait, let me see something else really fast. Let me see something else really fast. Dun 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 dun. Will you beat this game by 2039? Yes, I feel pretty good about that. Signa, what's up? I see your question marks. What was I looking at? I was looking for
I can feel it.
what is, oh, I should hit pause. I should not just be standing here in the middle of the game world. I'm looking and I'm curious about something. Okay, hold on, I gotta see something real quick. I'm scared. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. My soccer team is facing a League MX team called Tigres. Tigres is really good, and they're winning 2-0 right now. It's not looking great. It's 33. Ugh. So yeah, and I'm like, I think the game already started, so, and I knew I was gonna miss like most of the game, if not all the game, because I was streaming today, but I was just like, let me just see what's going on. Wow, interesting stuff from something from the Hellside X. I don't know if this is like a regular normie or like a creator, like a journalist or anything. Let me see who this person is. They seem like they would cover. Oh yeah, they're a journalist covering LA Galaxy. Okay, hello. They said John Nelson says, I can't hear after a clearance. Feels that the energy and atmosphere at El Volcan is a lot for LA players to handle at the moment. Yeah. I mean, I always hope that my team wins, but I did not expect them to win this. I gotta be honest. Tigres is a really good team. Oh yeah, so someone told me I'm gonna stay silent. Yeah, Mr. I was literally dead ass. I was scrolling up in the chat because I'm like, wait, you were in here earlier, weren't you? And I was wondering if you were still here. Just wait, Mr. Hawks, your day of reckoning is coming. Can someone tell me how to get into the room? Can someone tell me how to get into this room? Because I don't know how. I'll look it up if I need to, but if anyone knows how to get in there. Oh, is it this vent over here? Oh, hold on. Did I answer my own question? Is it through here? You know, while today it is me, we all shall fall. Did I figure this out myself? Oh my god, guys. Genuinely, I sound very sarcastic. I'm so proud that I was able to figure this out because I'm perpetually lost all the fucking time in this game. That I was able to read that little bit of the map. We did it. Yeah, but yeah, Tigres is a great team. And if I have time to watch the rest of the game, I will still, even though we might be getting our ass whooped. Just to see Tigres play. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of Liga MX. I just don't follow it very much these days because it's hard to figure out how to watch it. We don't have great ways to watch sports in general. It can be a big struggle, so. Okay, here's my thing, guys. Where else is there to go? What is there to even do now? Yeah, I did go in the seeds. Can I just go through here?
There's a shadow. Be careful.
And then through this door, maybe? Or this hallway? Did I go through this door yet? Yeah, what the heck? Okay. Where else do I need to go? I'm confused. I'm confused. Oof. Okay. The objective in the corner says to take the elevator up. Where is the elevator? Take the elevator up. I thought I already like took the elevator up and that it only got me to that one floor. I don't know. Is there a different elevator? I remember going into an elevator. I know I'm going in like a weird circle. I find these things never feel very intuitive to me. I get that they're like, oh, there's like these big things here and like it tells you exactly where you can go, but like I don't know. For some reason I find this game reminds me of how like in a mall I'll be getting lost and it's like, how are you lost in the mall? Like it says where to go. I'm like, I don't know. I just am. Is there a game that you regret streaming due to chat interaction being spoiled by anything? No, not really at all, I don't think. I think there were games where I feel like my experience maybe wasn't as authentic or good as it could have been. Like looking back, and when I talked to a lot of people about it, they said that like streaming Outer Wilds is like a big mistake, because you don't like get to have like the time and chillness to like to do stuff. But I think I was never gonna fall head over heels with Outer Wilds. I just don't think I have like the mind set to solve those kinds of things. But I guess like in a way, if I could go back, maybe I wouldn't have streamed it. But again, I don't think that's why I didn't like love the game. I think it's not my kind of game. I just went in a circle. I don't know why I can't do this. Yeah. I mean, this game is really long. So I feel like that's the drawback. You really have to like be carving out chunks of time. And I took too long to do that. I should have prioritized making more weeks for this. I'm called Powered Penguin. It's cool platformer. No, Soda Powered Penguin. That sounds cool. Soda Powered Penguin. No, I've never seen this. I'll add it to my wish list. It looks great. It looks really fun. This looks really cool. I like what I'm seeing here. I will put the demo in my library. Even though I don't do a lot of demos, but maybe I will do this just to see it more. Like the fact that I can't do this frustrates me. I'm sure it's frustrating to watch. I can't do this little bridge thing. I'm gonna have to just go the long way around because I can't. It is barely in such a way where I just can't do it. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh. And it feels like every door is like a new door somehow. I don't know. I don't understand. Just get me out of here. Let me be free. God. This is like so much longer than like maybe going back the other way, but I don't know how to. I have to just go back this way. We're just gonna take the long way, the long road. Okay, so silly. I'm just gonna run through the whole building. But I remember about this part is how I would always get lost. No, it's okay. I'm like perpetually getting lost in Persona 5, and this is why Alice said, this is why I'm not going to design the dungeon for you in Metaphor, because you're just going to get lost, and you're going to get mad, and then you're going to say my game isn't as good as it is, because you're bad at it. And I'm like, that's a little true. But also the design wasn't that good in this one, so I feel like, I don't know. I think we all said some things that we maybe wish we could take back, Atlas, okay? Don't get mad at me. Don't hate me, Atlas. Can I just go higher on the elevator now that I like
We're here.
did whatever? Ooh. I actually wish I saved. I might have saved 1 second ago, but I don't remember, so I'm gonna save again. I got lost in this part too.
Let's do it.
No, fair. Yeah, I would try the elevator again. Great. Final Fantasy X? I haven't played it. I've been wanting to. That I will be doing off stream. But yeah, not really any games that I regret playing on stream. I just feel like, I don't know. I have fun playing on stream. It's my favorite game. Yeah, a lot of people really like that one. I've been wanting to play it, but I just haven't. I just have not. The concept of an authentic experience is really interesting. I'm right to be mixed about it. Thanks for the inspiration. Yeah. So I play X2, 10-2. Yeah, like I really like talking to you guys when I play games, and I'm not saying that because like I'm live, so it's like, oh, you know, and obviously like I make some money off Twitch, not a lot. Should I make more? Sub if you can. Please sub. I need to feed my family. Yeah, but like it's not the only reason I stream. If I wanted to be more monetarily focused and lock in, I probably would stream more often. I would, you know, stream longer. I would just kind of work on it a little bit more. But I really like. I need to play games for work, right?
Let's go.
And I like this series of getting out of my gaming comfort zone and streaming something that I playing something that I wouldn't normally play. But I was actually talking about this, I think, on the Gamecast pretty recently. I think I was talking about that there. I don't, maybe it was somewhere else. Maybe it was just off content. But I really did grow up just like gaming with an audience. Like my brother would always watch me play, and I'd watch him play, and we'd be talking about like, you know, life stuff or the game itself. And when I'm not streaming, a lot of times I'm playing and Isaiah's there like watching me. And I'm not like doing what I do here where I'm like saying all my thoughts immediately or narrating what I'm doing. Like it's definitely more of a performance to stream. Hey, thanks for the sub. Yay, it worked to be like, please leave your family. We don't have a lot of time, but if someone drops a quick little 6 subbies, the stream gets extended and then we trophy hunt, which is fun. I'm like, you guys like to have fun, right? Like, so, okay. Anyway, but yeah, like I'm used to it. I like it. It does make me play slower. I think it's the other reason that like Persona 5.
Yes.
I think Persona 5, I don't regret streaming it, but it is a very, I will say I don't think I'll stream. Me and my little sister do the same thing. Nice. Yeah, it's just fun. I like doing that stuff, and I'm used to it and I enjoy it. And I'm a big yapper, so streaming is very easy for me. There's sometimes where my energy is a little bit lower. Like I feel like at the beginning of the stream, I'm like, I feel like I'm not coming up with good stuff. It's like a little quiet. Like, you know, I wasn't quite in the groove. But yeah, it just fits what I do. So I wouldn't say I have regrets, but I will say, and I don't regret streaming this game at all. I think it's been a lot of fun. It's one of like the most, there's like so many reasons I've liked streaming this. It was very outside my comfort zone because of how long it is. It is a really like acclaimed game. It's a JRPG, which I also tend to avoid my JRPGs in part because of the length. It was an Ash pick. It was for like Ash fundraising, the most for my American Heart team 2 years ago at this point. For how long this has been going. All of this stuff, like I don't have any regrets about streaming it, but it was such a long project, and I do wish that I wish it was a shorter game, like just to be honest. Like it's just, we've been streaming this one game for a really long time. So in that sense, I don't think I'm going to stream a JRPG for a while. Well, not really a JRPG, because I guess technically like Kingdom Hearts, right? Like, or whatever. Which also, yeah, but that's not as long. But like a game that's long like this, like an Atlas game, and I did like a Dragon also, and that one's really long. Like I think the con of streaming these really long games is like talking adds to the length, so then the length just gets stupid long. So I think with my siblings, we'd our crowd on the computer and watch. I played almost all of Sekiro with my wife watching. It was super fun, but very stressful. Lots of yelling. That's fun. Yeah, I just started streaming 3 weeks ago. It takes me back to first playing games, sitting down with a friend. I've just been playing games solo, but sometimes it's nice. Yeah, and I do think what helps me still enjoy streaming and like, and this is also kind of part of my like ethos as like a critic and someone that makes content and streams a lot and talks about games and is I like having some games that are just like for me. Even if they are games that end up being like culturally relevant or whatever. And people are very nice. I think those of you who are fans of my work, which is probably most people here. I'm sure there's a few people that like, I just watched Persona and I just threw this on or something. Sure. I mean, thank you for being here as well. But people that are like in my quote unquote audience, they like my work. They like hearing what I have to say about games. They like just talking to me, whatever it is. So there'll be times where I'm playing a game. Like this happened with, what is it called? That game, it's a sci-fi game with that dude who has a fucking helmet and it's scary. Dead Space. I played Dead Space. I did it first on Best Of on my stream, but I finished that game off stream and I like posted about it. Again, I just really genuinely like sharing about and talking about games. It's like part of why I do this for a living. So even then, it's like it was a for me kind of game. Like I did that all off stream, but I still did post a lot about it because I thought the posts were fun. In that game, a lot of people were like, what if I'm just a hater? My haters are also my fans. Some of my biggest fans are haters, Piccolo, so you'd be right in line with them. They consume my content more closely and intensely than some of my people that like me. So yeah, all my fans, all my haters. I regret to inform my haters, you are a fan. You're a toxic fan, but you're a fan. That's true. I've read the YouTube comment. Yeah, like they are locked in. Even though they claim that they don't watch any content that I'm in because I'm so horrible, and yet they're here. They're ready to comment. So obviously that's not true. Anyway, but yeah, like some people will like respond to that, like Dead Space, for instance, being like, "Oh my God, like I'd love for you to stream this. Like, are you gonna stream this? Please stream this," which is really sweet. I really appreciate that because it means you really like my work. But sometimes the answer is no, because I like having those things that are just like offline games and games that I play that are super irrelevant. Like, and again, everything ends up being relevant at some point, like playing old games and stuff. But like, it's nice to just like, when I randomly boot up Loco Roco, like that's just for me. Even though technically nothing is just for me because it's all games and it's all content in a way. But yeah, having stuff that's like casual and fun, is cool, and it's like nice to have that as a thing.
It must have to do with the fact that this place is a casino.
Correct.
Let me do this on auto so it goes.
Do you have the confidence to win?
Ooh, we're rolling the dice. Luckily, I saved it before this.
Rug out from underneath you if you aren't careful.
I really shouldn't go in there sometimes, but it's fun. Oh yeah, dude, like I'd be reading a lot of those YouTube comments, like on MinMax and shit. Like, I know some people say don't read the comments, whatever, but like, no, I'm gonna read the comments. And I used to respond to like stuff a lot more.
She'd rather scheme than defeat us with brute force.
But I've kind of decided that, okay, so we just got to keep chasing her. Okay, I thought, so cool, we're not going to be at the boss just yet. I kind of decided that for something like MinMax, where it's like more of a general channel, I don't want to respond too much because I also don't want people to get like freaked out by like me watching them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm sure some people like would love to hear from me, but some people would also probably be horrified to hear from me. So I try to like keep my responses more low key versus like on the Gamecast, on my own YouTube, on my own social media. I respond to like everything because it's like, you know, you're talking to me directly. It's like literally just my thing.
Informed on what it takes to win. In any case, we need to hurry and change her heart. If she acts recklessly, both her chances of promotion and reputation as a prosecutor will drop greatly. Sae-san didn't used to be like this, did she?
My sister must have lost her sense of justice because her desire.
Let the story keep going for a second.
Do you think there was a particular event that triggered her palace's creation?
I believe it's related to my father's death. My sister took on all the responsibilities of dealing with it herself, trying to earn a living wage, gain a promotion in a male society, and uphold justice at the same time. Those things may have weighed her down and led to the distortion within her heart.
I gotta be honest, I don't, if we can go back to the game for a second. I know that's like a radical thought that I talk about this video game that I'm playing because I've talked about so much shit that is not this game for this stream because I'm a chatty streamer. But with Makoto, and let me know how y'all feel about this, and then I'll go back and swing back on the YouTube stuff. and hate comments and all that in a second. But I don't buy her sister's corruption. Like, I don't feel like they show her doing enough jank stuff. Like, I know they said, like, oh, if we don't save her, she's gonna, like, I forgot how they phrased it, but, like, be down to kind of use false evidence just to, like, close the case and have this thing. There's this pressure on her to solve it, and she's gonna, like, do it by any means necessary. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. They're not selling it to me well. I feel like an example, you know, I have beef with this movie. So the Oceans movie, I fucking love the Oceans franchise. The one where they have the shtick, it's like the middle one, I think, where fucking, what's her name? The actress's name, the person who plays Tess, Julia Roberts. When they have Julia Roberts pretend she's being Julia Roberts and then she gets caught not being Julia Roberts, like that shit was so stupid to me. Hated that aspect of the movie. Had a lot of other beefs with that movie. Only good thing, well, not the only good thing because the movie still has some highs, but the movie gave us the laser maze, which I'll always be thankful for. An incredible sequence in cinema, a societal reset. I will pull that thing up on YouTube and just watch it sometimes. I love the laser maze. But why do I bring up this Oceans movie at any chance that I get? One, I love the franchise, so I'm going to bring it up. But two, in that movie, there's like fucking, what's his name? The hot guy. There's like Danny Ocean and the other hot guy. Brad Pitt. Okay. Brad Pitt has this love interest who's the cop, right? And then it's like, oh, there's drama there. And the cop is trying to like catch them and catch the Night Fox, right? So kind of similar vibes, right? Cop that cares a lot about her job, trying to solve this big case and put this guy away. And in doing so, she ends up forging some signatures to get the means she needs to try to solve this case. And then she gets caught and she gets like disbanded from the police unit. I'm lightly butchering the, you know, what her job, she's like a detective, whatever, right? Ooh, sneezy. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I don't know, I'm sneezing so much today. But, so yeah. And he kind of mentions like, you were really excited when you forged those signatures. I know, spoilers for Oceans. You were so excited when you forged those signatures, weren't you? Yeah, you're a fucking criminal. You're a criminal, bitch. And, you know, he doesn't call her a bitch. But, and then she's like, like, you know, whatever. And that's like her corruption, right? You're kind of like seeing her fall from grace in a way. So obsessed with doing this because like she's chasing, you know, this thing and not necessarily like doing things by the book. I believe that. That makes sense. I don't think this, like, I just don't buy it. I don't buy it in the same way. I don't know. Like, I feel like they could have done this, and I don't think they delivered it well.
Apologies.
And I know they're kind of trying to, like, this feels more, and I'll just say this, and then we can keep watching a catchy talk. So, I won't spoil this movie, because I actually can. It was so long ago since I watched it anyway. Minority Report, Tom Cruise, the whole idea is, like, you have this really high-tech system that can predict crimes before it happens. So it'll be like, you know who you got to arrest? Davey McDave, who is about to steal a car. And we have proof that he's, you know, it's a really high-tech system. So you arrest David McDave, and they eliminate all of crime. Crime is at 0% in the society. So like, oh, this is a great system. But then what happens, like, it's like the first thing that happens in the movie. Or it's like really fucking early. It's like the whole point of the movie is the detective sees himself. Like, it's like the fucking shit comes down in a ball, like a little fucking like pinball sized ball, and it like reveals who the next person is, or like that you have to go arrest, and it's himself. And he's like, no, but I'm not a criminal. So then it's kind of like dealing with the like, what do you do now? And like, well, isn't it so perfect? And like the dramas of that or whatever. Fuck, why did I bring this up? I brought this up for a reason. Oh, I get that, like, to a degree, that's kind of what they're trying to do here, like save her before she actually does the corrupt thing. But it makes it less believable. I don't know.
The longer we wait, the more people will learn about us. The
I don't know. So I don't really like this element of the game because I just don't buy it.
As quickly as possible.
She did challenge us to reach her after all. Niijima's treasure must be at her.
And yes, something really happens in that Ocean movie. That's my beef.
Either way, we have to get there.
Where the gap knows my waist says when I walk in the store, yes. Also, we'll see if there'll ever be like a Persona 5 Royal spoiler cast, because I was talking to Michael Hyam about that game, and I know Barrett loves this game. I would definitely be down to like do content on this game after all these fucking hours. Like, let's drink this cold tea on this game. I don't know. He's just talking about we gotta increase our rank. You know, Akechi always just be saying some shit. We don't gotta read what he's saying. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Gain the right to head up. Okay, I think this is gonna be the stuff I skip, and then I'm like, guys, how do I do this? And I'm not gonna know. So I know I'm bad. I'm bad for skipping it. And then even it being casino, like I just don't, you know what I mean? I don't really. I love a casino in a game though. Like it's very pretty. But it's like, yeah, I don't buy it. I do really enjoy like getting into the flow of, like I like the life sim stuff fine and all of that, but it's just kind of going into a dungeon, killing some people, continuing on. It's like a satisfying little loop. It's a good little loop-de-loop. I'm scared to hit refresh on this. Oh my god, we scored a goal. Okay, 2-1. The Tigris LA Galaxy game. I know this VOD's gonna age like milk because or you two IRL friends or something. Me and Ash, I wouldn't say no to just chatting about this game with you and anyone else in Discord. I do have my own Discord, but I'm also like, I would say like, well, I don't want to like, you know, overstep Ash. I would consider Ash. I would consider you a friend. You know, we like talk outside of the existence of just you modding my stream. I wish I had more time to talk to more people in general, but I don't necessarily. And you know, Ash doesn't live near me. So yeah, but I also talk to Ash in like other Discords. Like we have like a Fortnite one that I'm very happy that I got to be in, even though I'd never play Fortnite. Everyone's like, who wants to hop on Fortnite? And I answered the call back in the day, and now I like don't answer. But I'm in that Discord because I'm like, one day I'm gonna jump into Fortnite again, guys. But yeah, I'm definitely. I feel like at minimum I have a cordial and like friendly relationship with I think my whole mod team actually that I talk to outside of just doing my content. But yeah. So my Discord is public. The Fortnite one I just have with some, again, kind of internet friends, if you want to couch it that way. I admittedly am not super using my Discord a lot, but I have one through my Patreon, which Ash also I think is a mod for in there. I do want to start using it more just to like hang out, talk. Maybe next Fortnite, exactly. There's always time. And it's just like through my Patreon. I think it's still be working properly, but I do want to kick the dust off that and do some stuff. Admittedly, I don't know how much I'd play games in there. Yay, okay, cool. I'm like, I feel like we're friends, but it's like, you know, it sucks because Ash came to town at one point and like I couldn't see Ash because I literally had COVID, so I'm like, I cannot see you. I will pass my disease on to you, so that sucks, but I'm sure at some point we'll meet in real life properly. But yeah, you know, internet friends become actual friends. Fine line. Oh no, yeah, it was a bummer. I just wanted to Discord. Yeah, no, you're good, but I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to overstep for people. But yeah, I would I feel like I'm in a couple probably Discords with Ash at this point, because you know you always make a new Discord for stuff. But yeah, I have just my regular one, which I'm sure people meet up to game in that sometimes, but it's not quite the same, you know. Yeah, again, I want to orchestrate that better and jump in there, but it's honestly, I have a really hard time with Discord. This is just like a general share. I like just cannot be going back in there. I know some people, like same with Reddit, it's like they're like, oh, I go in there and that's where like almost like that's their, like I post a lot on Blue Sky and Twitter back when I was using Twitter, and I know some people look at how much I post and like, how you post so much, I don't know how you do it. I can't be online like that. So I'm not judging. Like I'm out there shouting to the void a lot, but I just can't keep up with Discord. I just think Isaiah and Frank will get along. Too, he was like, dang, it would be really good to chat with them. Yeah, for sure. I'm sure we'll talk more throughout time, you know. Yeah, I wish I could just hang out more, but I get too, like I can't split my focus in the way I can with other things. Like I'll like have streams on when I'm working. I'll like have music on when I work. Like, I don't know. I can't like be attending. And then I get really fucked over on Discord too, because so much of work ends up being Discord. So there's like the Min-Max Discord. There's like, I did some stuff with the Indie Game Awards. They have a Discord. Whenever I do content with people, they're like, join my Discord. So I'm at like Alana's 2024 Goaty Awards Discord. Sometimes publishers use it, like Papagenda has a Discord. So I'm in their Discord. I'm in Blessing's Discord because I guess I was on his, I did content with him once. I'm in 6-1's Discord. I'm at like a workspace Discord that I frankly muted, so I hope they're not trying to talk to me there because I have that I have them all muted. So I kind of just end up like, Discord is where like I don't open it because I'm scared to like work on it. Then I have like a bunch of some of my friends' streams. I'm on their Discord, and then another work Discord, and then I'm on the Fields of Mystery Discord for the playtesting because I was gonna do that, but then I never actually ended up working on that with them very much. It is just, I gotta figure out how to use it a little bit more, but what IP would get you to download Fortnite? I have Fortnite and I love Fortnite. I just don't have time to play that often. I don't want to like jump into play that often. Yeah, the Discords gets out of control really fast. So I'm just like, my solution, I just open almost none of them. Like, and then I have, a chat for Indie Council and it's like, so yeah, it's a lot of Discords. I will say is Sabrina Carpenter in the game now or something? Like maybe I bought a bunch of Dragon Ball Z stuff for Discord. So that definitely got me in there. I dropped like real fucking money, like real life money, guys, in Fortnite to get those Dragon Ball Z skins. And I didn't even get all of them, I don't think. Hey, Marcus streams games. Thanks for the raid. What's good? Welcome in. Yeah, so I'm like, that's not quite enough for me, though. Low-key, I did always regret not getting that Ariana Grande skin. I don't even like Ariana Grande like that. Like, I probably like Sabrina more than Ariana. But I'm just like, that feels like a skin that you should have. A nice girly pop skin. So what's going on with that? Do I have to pay? How do I? And then I'm such a boomer when I jump back into, thank God for like you and Eddie and everybody else. Because I'm like, how do I get this? Like, Sabrina Carpenter Fortnite? Like, can I just buy her? Or do I have to? Because I don't want to work. I don't want to work for it. I know she's in the festival. I mean, I know you can get it, but how to get skin price? I don't know. Can I buy Sabrina Carpenter exactly? Shell out like, whatever money, or the crew. I had the crew for a while for Fortnite too. Like I was on the monthly subscription on Fortnite. Also, if you're playing Fortnite, use my Epic code. I think that still works. Hopefully, I don't know if they revoke it if you don't get enough money for them with it. But my Epic creator code is Gameonysus. So shout out to that. I thought it was really cool to get in there for a while. So yeah, she's cool. I might re-download just to pop over there, because I think Sabrina is kind of fun. If they had, say, like, things that I would definitely buy, if they do a Frurin, in Fortnite, and I can buy Frurin, I would spend a lot of money to get Frurin, because I love Frurin. Similarly, Sailor Moon, I've been waiting for that to exist. Maybe it won't, because it's too family friendly. I don't know. You can buy the Music Game Pass for V-Bucks to get her skin. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna do something. I'll re-download to get Sabrina, because that seems pretty fun. But yeah, honestly, I would play Fortnite more, and I think be more willing to jump in. No shade to you guys, because I do like playing with you guys, and I have played with you guys before. It's not like I don't play with you guys. Like, I don't want to sound like an asshole who doesn't want to play with their friends. But the fact that Isaiah doesn't like Fortnite, I think also, like, it's like, oh, like, and I probably should just go and jump on VC with you guys and play some more, because I do miss playing the game. But I'm like, I think I'd be more in my Fortnite era if it's like, oh, like, it's not just like me on a call, which Isaiah has his calls with his friends too. He does Anime Club. I should just start doing Fortnite when he does Anime Club, but we'll see. It would be fun to get back into my Fortnite era and talk to you guys, see what's up with your lives, hang out, get some skins. It's like, fuck, I gotta go play Fortnite again. But it's like these games as a service, it's hard to keep up with the games as a service. And I'm not looking to keep up. I'm just looking to kind of hang out. Yeah, maybe I can get my brother into Fortnite. Get more people into Fortnite. Ogandora Doctors are the only ones getting my skin. Yeah, skin jokes. Okay, anyway, yeah, I didn't buy the season pass this time. I probably have some V-Bucks left over, though, from the season pass. I hope. I don't know. I don't care. I'll just give them money. Just playing the game with friends. I would love to, like, one day go all in and really like do a lot of the shit, but it's like I don't care to. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But Fortnite's been a lot. How many hours do I have on Fortnite, do you think? I think I do have it deleted. Look, see, she's there now. They know.
Just add this.
They know. They know. Okay, before I get out of here, let's look at some let's get to a real game, Fortnite. I don't think I have it downloaded right now, but maybe I left it in hope. No, I did leave it. I believed it's ready now. Okay. 70 hours? Yeah, you can't say I haven't Fortnited. I haven't Fortnite. Genuinely, like, jokes aside, Fortnite's a really fucking good game. Like, it is so fun. I love Fortnite. The no build mode, because I'm bad at building. When they drop that no build. Yeah, I think I want to be Sabrina Carpenter. Like, I think that's something that I want to do. So, yeah, maybe I'll at least make that happen. But yeah, I was like, I hope I left it installed out of hope of who I can be. I will say, holy cow, I'm super hungry all of a sudden. I don't think Isaiah started heating up the food, but I hope he did. It doesn't take that long to heat up, though. It's just pasta. It's just spaghetti. But yeah, okay. So before we get out of here, so now, okay, boom, I have Fortnite installed. Maybe I'll at least boot it up to get by Sabrina. I do like the Battle Pass stuff that they give you. It's like they have a good, I think, setup there. Which just like get some skins if you want them. You don't need them. You can just have fun. I don't know. I have fun with Fortnite. Anyway, we can talk about we'll be talking about Fortnite for the rest of our lives. For now, I'm gonna do my closeout stuff, and then I'll like chat for a second, and then we'll raid somebody. So please stay for all those things. I will try to make them quick. Before we start closing out, I do want to give a shout out to all of y'all viewing, following, subbing, and moderating, and of course my sponsors over on Patreon. You too can join over on patreon.com/Gameonysus with rewards low as $1 all the way up to this $25 tier, like the sponsors I'm about to list. Again, shout out to Patreon. If you have financial means to do so, it's the best way to support my work financially. We got Nina McKee, Kevin Fair, we got folks like BiscuitsWithDavey, Spencer Cassiano, and Randleton helping me do what I do when I do what I do. And I am looking to beef up my Patreon. From now until infinity. I just dropped a behind the scenes look at my Doom coverage. So again, looking for ways to beef things up. So please do that if you have the means to. But otherwise, that's been my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play, which is continuing forever and ever.